It's okay. We're all half asleep. Hello! We are now like, oh, crud. I didn't change the description in the... Chimera told me to change the description because the link for my comic in the description apparently doesn't work, but I got distracted by having to kill a bug. Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome to the Hellion Art Show, as it is now rebranded. I'm Irene, aka Rini, and I'm here with Ink-imp Nick, who is fellow comic artist extraordinaire, also my colorist on Fiendish, and Vault Kobold, who is the writer of Havoc, and you also, both Vault and I have active campaigns on Indigo, so we're going to talk about that. And maybe I'll show some drawing today, maybe not. But first of all, why don't you guys introduce yourselves a little more while I fix this description, because I'm a disaster. Please help me host my show.
Can you help me out too, Vault? I will also wake up.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll go first. Hello all. I'm Vault Kobold, and I'm currently running a campaign called Havoc on Indiegogo. We're 86% funded, so if you got a little time, check it out.
Woo! Yeah, and your book Havoc actually has a companion book that's a fantasy thing, and it looks really cool. And like Havoc looks awesome, but I like fantasy, and that book is, I'm gonna back your campaign just for that book.
What do you guys mean a companion book?
Like he has a novella, like an illustrated storybook that you can get with the comic, which I think is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it'd add some value and show my range a little bit as a first-time creator, that, you know, I could do more than one.
Right, yeah, that is very smart. Very, very smart. Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm a little bit of a sucker for good art and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the artist on that fantasy book is so good. I'm gonna hire that person.
Oh, yeah, he's a great guy to work with and everything.
Awesome. Yeah, a really good book.
Yeah, and then I found a great colorist that can actually, because you've seen his black and whites, they're pretty detailed, and not all colorists can handle like some other guys. I mean, he's not as bad as Joe Ball. I don't know if you know him, but he's this artist that's just like detail crazy. It's like
Joe Ball.
Yeah, I pity any colorist that has to color his stuff.
On that note, our resident colorist, how do you feel about over-detailed art? Since you're now coloring my entire 43 pages. Well, you already colored 3. There are 43 pages left, so my wonderful colorist here that's going to let me torture him for the next month.
It really depends. I know that Irene is super good at technical detail and stuff, but that is actually the hardest stuff for me to want to actually color. That is hyper detailed, just because I do kind of fall asleep through that stuff. But organic detail is always a lot more fun to go through, even if it's, you know, very saturated. Yeah, it's just I think just detail is just, as long as it's actually fun and not deliberately. How to put that? I don't know, like too deliberately out there with the colors, because sometimes when we have like, I don't know, like a weird emotional panel or something like that, and people really want to push the colors, but it doesn't fit it. It's I don't know. It can be a bit of a pain to try and figure out how to balance the color palette.
Yeah, well, I think what you do really well is I wanted to show off some of your.
Oh yes, please, since I can't.
Oh, right, yeah. So everyone, this is also why you should back Fiendish more, because Nick's computer is like a dinosaur and it can't handle streaming and working at the same time. That's why I was like, yo, you're coloring my book. You should come on my stream and show people while you color. But his computer is too old to handle it. So he's like, that's why he's usually painting minis while we stream, because his computer can't do 2 things at the same time. Please back Fiendish and save my colorist. He needs a new computer.
And something always happens around here, around the time where I'm about to get it. Just, I don't know, the pandemic happens right around the time. Protests start happening.
You guys have a lot of shit.
Just, yeah, like lockdowns are reinforced like immediately. I was like, okay, everything's good. I should be able to do something. No, never mind.
No, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks that he's Nick's in Colombia, so it's like apparently really hard to get good electronics there that are affordable.
It's very expensive because they're all brought up from somewhere else, and they just go. They're really heavily taxed as they go from Panama.
Well, that's just terrible. But this is Nick's work. Look. So he does wonderful work, and he will be coloring the entire book now. So I would still like to ship the book by August, but it might be September. Either way, I want everybody to know if the book does ship in a month later, I will still give everyone a digital PDF. So you will have the book in your hands by the end of August. So that is a guarantee. So, boy, apparently my patron is also giving me 4. Everyone, I am a boomer. I don't let my looks fool you. I am apparently a boomer at half the age of 1. So this is fantastic. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, great. It won't let me fit the description. So if you want any of the links, Chimera is being an awesome mod. I'm posting all the links in the chat. So there you go. Thank you, Chimera. You're so wonderful. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to introduce my comic and show my work here. Since we're already on the topic. Venus, Chapter 1, Demons. We are at 13,000 now. This number is kind of scaring me. It's like it's at the point where I'm like, I still want our final stretch goal. The campaign ends on Friday. The final stretch goal is 15,000. But I'm like, oh my God, people trust me with this money. Oh my God, I'm a little scared. But this is also awesome because that means we can color it. Our 10,000 stretch goal was to get the comic color. So that means it's going to be colored. And if we get to 15,000, that means we're going to have trading cards. So I love making all this stuff. I want to make the book better. So I love all this. And it's so awesome that so many people love the book. I'm so flattered. So thank you so much. I've been working on this for like almost 4 years now. So this is really touching to me. Okay, so let's talk about it.
Oh, geez, I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much exactly as long as we've been playing our D&D campaign. Well, it's like 3.5 years. So not like almost right. It's like 3.5 years, right?
Okay.
So,
what do you have in mind for the trading card?
I will do Casimir, Iskil, and Yomi, which are the 3 main characters who show up. These kids right here. And there's
a set.
Tentacle Monster doesn't get a trading card?
Oh, right next to Monster Person. I feel like
it's bound to have the better stats.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, so by the way, Nick is also my GM. So if you want monsters and stats to talk about all this stuff, go to him. Yeah, if it's just the 2 of us on stream, it'll just be nonstop D&D talk, and that's why I try to have other people on. So, I would have the monster, but I kind of feel like I already have the monster standee. You know what? I'll let people vote on that too. How about that? If we get to it, I'll let everybody vote. Should I do, I don't know. Because like Iskil and Casimir are the only ones that really fight. So I don't know, like Yomi's stats would just be like 0 for everything. I mean, I have them statted out in like Pathfinder stats. But, having the monster would be really cool. So I'll ask for some user feedback about that. So 15,000 will be trading cards. That'll be so cool. Oh my gosh. That'll be awesome. And all this will be in color. Yay! So excited. Ah! So I have added a lot of stuff since last week as well. Since we reached 10,000 after my stream last Wednesday, the default book will be in color, but a lot of people liked how the black and white pages look, which is how the pages look right now. Technically, it's grayscale. But anyways, so I have put a grayscale version of the book. So I will do 2 print runs. I'll do a color version and a grayscale version. And that tier is called Smoke, this one right here. And as you can see, a lot of people have already claimed it. A lot of people really like how the black and white look. And it's also available as an add-on. So you can get the regular color book, and you can also just get the black and white one as an add-on as well. So
I didn't know you were doing that. That's a cool addition, Irene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I'm going to do it for every chapter from now on, because I really like black and white comics, because I come from manga. So like it's almost, I feel like it's almost split like 50-50 or a very high percentage of like the people who are telling me they like color or black and white. So I'm like, I want to give everybody what they like, because it's like I always make sure, like, I know if I want to for chapter 2, I want to have it in color from the beginning, but I know like when Nick colors, you always make sure things look good in black and white as well, because you make sure the contrast is there. So I'm like, the book will look good in black and white, and like I can go over and shade it and make sure it looks good in black and white. So I want to do a black and white edition for chapter 2 as well. So I think that's the thing I'll always do for every chapter. So
yeah, those have. I think those always work well when I've seen them over in comic stores back when I could actually go to a comic store. You know, the occasional black and white issue is just, you know, the fact that they are released as special editions really does make you want to get them. And there are certain art styles where you can't help but just feel like those guys would work better without color.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes some books are like, you don't need color, or you didn't get the right colorist, or just had a bad colorist.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There are a lot of people who are just
that happens so often. Just like pages that really could need the color, but they just did not get the right person for that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that a lot. So I mean, it's very nuanced. You have to get a good colorist, but also the right colorist. So like I've been going over how to color this book with Nick, and it's like we have to talk about, you know, we're already a pretty good fit because we have similar interests, but at the same time, like we have to talk about, I do really detailed line art, so it doesn't work if the colorist likes to over detail things and do hard cuts. So you have to be really soft, use a lot of gradients, and like when I color my own stuff, I'm actually very flat because I let the line art do all like the speaking of all, you know, let the line art show the volume, all that stuff. So
did you see that comment by Chimera?
What?
Oh, sorry.
What sassy comment is he giving me now?
I like that comment from Chimera. This is actually the calmest I've ever heard Irene be.
What? I'm calm. I know I need more coffee. I need to be more worked up. Oh my god. Okay. What is wrong with me? Why am I so calm? This is not okay. Oh my gosh. Hey. Wait, why are you? There's two of you. Oh, right. Okay, so you're going to talk about your comic as well. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Or let me finish going through my campaign and then we'll get to you.
No. This isn't my comic. This is just what I want to show your colors right here, what pure hell is for a colorist.
Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, let's show that for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh!
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, Nick, how would you deal with this? I would just color hold the entire thing. Like, I would just...
For me,
color holds and just paint it. Like paint the color holds.
I don't know about the color hold, because I feel like with so much saturation of lines, color holds will I feel like would actually dilute the image and push everything back onto the background. But I mean, the image itself doesn't seem that complicated. It's, you know, it's all the rendering on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can color hold the interiors, but leave the outer edge alone.
Well, what I was going to say, it actually makes me think of the kind of coloring that I would expect to work that could actually be time efficient with a page like this, would be the stuff from like the kind of rendering that they use on Astro City, because it's very much, what do you call that? Like painterly style underneath. So you can probably kind of follow all the rain droplets once you actually just finish out the flats, but just quickly. And then you could probably tighten it up with highlights and shadows. But I would try and probably keep the color palette very narrow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This seems like a great exercise, though.
All right, so everybody bombard Nick with Joe Ball pages right now.
Well, you know what? This is not hell for the colorist. This is hell for the flatter.
You're right, because you could have. That's funny. I was about to say, have fun selecting all those raindrops.
Right? Because I was just like, yeah, like, but the rendering is fine, but it's really the flatter that is gonna have a nightmare with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, this is honestly pretty easy to render just because the line work does all the work already. So fun, yeah. So as everyone can see, Nick has proven his chops. So if you have any coloring work, send it to him. But don't have anything due within the next month because he is working for me. I need these pages.
I'm sure he's got his priorities straight.
Yes. You know, is work for me. Well, I'm just kidding, but I do want to print this book on time. So yeah. At least Nick has experience coloring my stuff already. So
At least I
Hopefully.
have that, you guys.
Hopefully. he sounds so like pained. Okay. So anyways, before they can talk more
really
shit
is
about
just
me.
how tired I am.
Okay. All right. Well, sure, Nick. Sure. I'm sure you just don't hate me. So here are all the tiers. You have the book poster, book 2 poster, book 3 posters, 3 posters and Demon Sandy, and then you can get all of those plus one of my monster plaques. And I finally put pictures of my monster plaques on here because I don't know why I didn't at first. I don't know. I'm stupid. So here are the monster plaques that come with the plasma tier, which is the $100 tier. And you get the book, all the posters, which is one by me, 2 guest posters, one of which is by Nick, and I'll show you in a minute. It's really awesome. And a little plastic demon Sandy, they're like acrylic. They're like those anime character standees. It's just a little plastic thing that you can stand on your desk. It's really cute, and it's a little cute demon. It's a demon that shows up in chapter 1. So there's that, and then the monster plaques are my original art item, and they're wood burned on these plaques, as you can see here, and each of them are one of a kind. So I'm hand making all of these. If you back up here, so yeah, and I have like 35 of them to make already. I just looked today, and I was like, oh my god, I need to order more plaques. Which is awesome, but oh boy, I got more cut out for me. I can do this. And here are the guest posters. One on the left is by Nick. As you can see, he likes his tentacles and monsters, so this is why I trust him with my coloring. And the one on the left is by my friend Yvonne, who never has time to join because he's buried in his normal work, but this poster will also eventually be done. I assume
we gotta really poke him so that he can get those colors done.
Yes, I really wanted to. It's like I know he's really stressed, so I didn't want to bother him too much. I'm also like, hey, the campaign's over. Yeah, honestly, I'm considering I can color it, or maybe you can color it. You know what? I should take over coloring because you're already loaded. So I think he's stressed enough as it is. Yeah, I'll color that one. So yeah, this is the little demon standee. This is the final art. So it's like about 4 inches tall. It's a cute little demon you can put on your desk so it can gaze lovingly at you all day long. Look how sweet and cute it looks. And here are all the add-ons. At the book, I have the preview book, which is it's the preview book that I released in 2019 at New York Comic Con back in our previous lives when we could actually go to conventions. And it's the first half of chapter 1. So it's pretty much what you can see on my website, except it's an earlier edition of it. Like all the characters look different and stuff. And I changed all the dialogue, and because I was crazy, I went back and changed a lot of things. So if you're like a really serious collector, I didn't think anybody would want this, but people asked for it. So I put it up anyways, and apparently people do want it. So it's like
it's like that first chapter of Berserk. It's really interesting to just see the changes. How things might have transformed.
Right, not even the first chapter, the chapter 0 of Berserk.
You know what I mean?
I know, but I have to be clear because a lot of people don't know it exists. So Miura did like a chapter 0 of Berserk. That was like a test run, and this is actually a very common thing in manga. So a lot of mangaka will do like about a 50-page short story and pitch
like the pilot.
Like a pilot, and pitch it to a publisher, and if it does well, then they get their series. So but like it's weird because this actual series won't always connect to this pilot, and the Berserk one totally didn't connect to when Berserk was officially launched. But the character is very similar to Guts, but just not quite the same. Like he has an eye patch and everything. So you should go check it out if you want to, if you're really into Berserk. So like apparently people like collecting these things. So there's the preview book is on there as an add-on as well. It might be sold out. I'm not sure how many copies I have left. I really need to check. Oh shit. So yeah. Wow, I got this. I have my shit together. So I have a couple full-size posters. Probably just be small print runs. People actually really like the standard like mini prints that come with the books. But I have a full-size poster by me and one by Nick. You can get an extra standee. And my art book is also sold out, so you can't get that anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's sold out.
I remember you talking about just how many copies of that book you had.
I printed so many extra because I was going to sell them at conventions, but then you know what happened. So the same with the preview book. So I had them sitting around, and they were just sitting there until like Sugar Chris came on and told me, hey, didn't you do that art book campaign like 2 years ago? Where are those art books? Why don't you have them as an add-on? I was like, oh no. So I put them as add-on, and now they're sold out. So there are no more of the art book, but I think I'll be doing a second edition probably next year, but it'll be like slightly different content. But for now, they are gone. Gomenasai. Yay! Okay, so now let's look at our funding, funds distribution. That's how I'm going to use the money. Most of it is fees and taxes. Well, not most of it, but a huge chunk. It's horrible, but I have to deal with it. So here are our stretch goals, and we are past all of them except the 15K one. So the final one will be for us to make 3 trading cards, and that's going to be 3 trading cards that will go in everybody's package. So, and I think this will be something that I don't know if it should be something I only add for people who back the campaign, like not for in demand. What do you think? What do you guys think? I'm not so sure.
About adding the trading cards in?
Yeah.
Depends how many you make, because you don't want to like have to make them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
because,
again, I don't know the crowd, but it also I also don't know how many people are interested in different things, because like I love trading cards, but I know that not everybody likes the same stuff that I do. So.
Yeah. It seems like, well, I had people vote on whether they wanted trading cards or wanted 5 extra pages or like 5 pages of like extra content, as in like, sketches and stuff. And people voted for trading cards. So it seems like people want it, but I don't know if I can just like, if it goes into in demand, if I can just keep on exponentially print like the stickers and the trading cards. So I'm wondering if I should make those like a campaign exclusive thing, like a collectible thing, So
yeah, I mean, I don't really know how else you could really make use of them if not just by making them exclusives, because otherwise, like, it's not really that much of a prize on the campaign when you can get them later at a convention or something.
Yeah, I'll probably overprint some, but they'll only be available for the Chapter 2 campaign, and the cards and the stickers will only be things you can get during the campaign. Because I've got to make something exclusive to the campaign, because I'm going into in demand, but like I want to reward people that back the project before it closes, because that's really important. Yeah. So cool. All right. So that's our final stretch goal on Friday at midnight. By the way, I'll be streaming here until the campaign closes. Oh, and it doesn't close at midnight because I didn't realize Indiegogo is based out in California, apparently. So that means it's 3 a.m. my time. So I'm going to be up till 3 a.m. on Friday. Come watch me die, everybody. Come join
You say that like that's unusual for you.
I need to be quiet. I mean, it's still hard. It wouldn't be that hard because I know we play D&D until 3 a.m. all the time.
No, it's not even. But it's not even D&D. It's just like you seem to always want to stay up later. You're always the one that's like, geez, you guys are already going to bed.
Well, yeah, that's because you guys go to bed at like midnight, and who does that? You guys are weird.
Okay.
So anyways.
No, they're not weird.
No, they're weird. And anyways. I'm the normal person here. So, but I will be like streaming all day that day. I'll be on the morning roast show that day at 11 to noon. So I'll be doing a stream, and I might have another show in the afternoon. I'm not sure, but I'll be doing so many streams that day, which is why I say I'm probably going to die. But it's okay. I don't need a voice. I don't need to talk. I can just blow out my voice box. It's fine. So yeah, there you go. There's my campaign. Everybody back fiendish. Oh, I didn't tell everybody what it's about. So it's about a group of young men and women on a journey of vengeance against otherworldly demons. And chapter 1 is just an introduction to this world and the story. Our main character, Casimir, he survived a demon attack on his hometown when he was very young. And it's kind of like the premise of Demon Slayer, but I swear I came up with it before Demon Slayer and everything. And he moved far away. He ran away after this demon attack, and he tried to forget all about it. But years later, demons surface again, where he's currently living, and nobody knows where they came from. And he's the only person that can find the truth behind them. So, along with Isko, which is the kid, who's his friend, the archer, and Yomi, which is the purple girl, another girl that they meet on the way, and she wants vengeance for her friends in the caravan that were also killed by the demon. They kind of join them and go on a journey of vengeance and to search out the truth behind these demons. And I'm very excited because it's epic fantasy and it's dark fantasy and it's everything that I love. And it's a really long story, but I can't wait to try it. So yeah. And if you like stuff like Berserk or Vinland Saga, or if you are a giant D&D nerd like me, you're gonna love this. So, oh, by the way, and I have a preview on the website, which is what I was showing you guys. So if you go to fiendishcomic.com, I have a 20-page preview up because I want people to actually read the comic and see that I'm not bullshitting people and it actually exists. So you can come check it out and see if you like it. And this is the first half of chapter 1. So The entire chapter 1 is 46 story pages with 10 pages of extra content in the printed book. So it'll be a 56-page book, real big book. So yeah, you can go check out the comic on fiendishcomic.com. A bunch of other world building material on it as well. And check out Fiendish on Indiegogo. Yay! All right. Should I play the trailer? Everybody's seen the trailer like 50 million times. Chimera says...
Yeah, please play it so I can see you dance.
Oh, yes! Okay. Chimera's telling me to calm down. I will never calm down. That is not possible. Not when I'm talking about my comic. I also just chugged a lot of coffee, so that's not gonna help. I mean, okay, when you tell me that I'm not being excited enough, that's when I amp it up. So you shouldn't tell me that.
You're making her self-conscious about it.
Yeah, because I'm like, no, I need to be the energetic one. Okay. Is the video playing? Is my computer gonna crash? Please don't crash. Okay, there we go.
Yes, she's gonna dance.
You know what? It's been kind of weird on my computer, so let me remove that. Let me just play it from the website. I don't know why the file has been playing weird from my computer.
Well, you just cut us right off. That was so mean.
I'm sorry.
I was about to get into the trailer and you just cut me off. That's
No, I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, I'm terrible. Well, it played like really weird. So, okay. There we go.
I don't think you put the sound on.
Did I not?
No, it's
I'm not hearing it.
Everyone, who's the boomer? I'm the boomer.
Irene, chill out. It's fine. We're all just hanging out. We can just take a moment to just wait for it to just go in.
Oh, I know, but I want it to. I don't want it to like skip all over the place. All right, I will play it from the video file. Okay, I don't care anymore. There we go. I'm sorry, Sim.
Like 70% through the trailer. You guys have to join me. Didn't I mention?
Oh my god! God damn it!
That was the perfect Walt. That was the perfect time for you to have said that you had been dancing all the time.
Yes, I have been dancing all the time. I have to dance to dance the trailer. It's my thing. Okay.
Yeah, no one wants to see a kobold jiggle or anything. All right, so let's just.
I mean, you never know. You never know. The internet is.
I don't know.
A weird place.
Type that into Google and tell me that again.
Nick's typed that into Google. That's how he knows.
I've typed kobold into Google, and a surprising amount of lewd kobolds.
I'm sorry, Eric McIntyre. I apparently don't know how StreamYards works. Yeah, so yesterday when I played the video from my computer, it was kind of skipping. So I thought it was going to do that again today. So I tried to play from YouTube, but then it didn't turn the sound on. So anyways, yeah.
It worked out in the end.
It worked out in the end. You guys saw the trailer. So there
By
you
the way,
go.
who did the video?
Me. I did.
And my inadequacy continues.
Your inadequacy? Why?
So that was really nice.
Oh, thank you.
We'll tell you in the chat. It came out really cool.
Thank you. Well,
Very
I did
impressive
spend.
video.
Thank you. I didn't spend a solid 2 days on it, but I did do After Effects animation for my job, so I had quite a lot of experience doing that. So yeah, I'm very proud of that. Though I do want to, for my next one, have narration. That would be cool. I almost tried to get a voice actor friend of mine. I was like, I want to get it narrated in Narsa. By the way, guys, I constructed a language for this comic in case you didn't know. Go on the website and see how insane I am. It's like a trove of like me losing my mind. There's like a world map, there's character profiles, there's language. I haven't even put all of my world building material on because I have like a character stat sheet and I have like descriptions of like geography and all this research. Okay, anyways, I'm getting too into it. But that probably would have been a little much. Anyways, for chapter 2, I'm going to have narration. It'll be even more awesome. So, yeah. Frog G says, come for the art, safe for the dancing. Thank you. I'm glad chat likes me disgracing myself with my terrible dancing. I'm so glad. Hello, Sim. Hello, Billy. Hi, Frog. Oscreet. Hello. Hail. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful Wednesday night. Whew. So, I think that's about all I got for Phoenix. I mean, I have more, but I don't want to keep on rambling on. Let's talk about Havoc, Vault.
Well, if you insist.
Yeah, let's hear it.
No, you may not. Never.
Oh, he's trying to beat down a kobold. Jeez.
I know. I'm terrible. Oh, by the way, so can I just mention a collaboration? I'm not going to say what it is. Can I mention? Well, I kind of already did on a Wise Guy's channel yesterday.
Yes, you spilled the beans already.
I didn't say what it is, though. So I am doing some art for Vault's campaign. So you should watch his campaign and look forward to that. It's very special. It's exclusive, original art, and it's very cool. So you will not guess what it is. Watch his campaign to see. It'll be up soon. As soon as I'm done promoting my campaign, because I'm like swamped this week.
Yeah, and what we can say is that they'll only...
You cut out what?
Yeah, you could have Vault. What did you say?
Oh, what we can say is that there'll only be 2 of them.
Yes, there will only be 2. Only 2. I am doing 2 pieces of art. So I will say no more. This light is giving me so much grief. Either I look like a ghost or I look like I'm like 50 years old. All right, whatever. Thank you, Nick. I can always rely on you to put me down a peg.
You look fine.
Thank you. See? Vault's a good friend.
Don't you mean yourself, Irene? You're just describing yourself as a 50-year-old woman or a ghost. Just
Okay, yeah, that's true. Everybody, I'm actually 50 years old. Just what you didn't know.
Anyway, Vault, while you still have a chance, talk about your campaign.
Yeah. First, I'd just like to address something in the chat. Sim, you're a maple dwarf. Shut up.
Apparently, Maple Dwarf is their new insult for Sim. There we go. There's Havoc. I'm sorry, Sim. I don't think you're that. I think you're a wonderful person.
And I think he's a maple dwarf. We've established that.
We have established that. That is a very creative insult. Sim might just come on and defend himself. I don't know.
I'm not scared. He's like 5 foot nothing.
Ooh, there's a fight. Ooh. It's a little unfair, though, because he's not on the stream. Sim, come on the stream.
Oh, he'll get me sooner or later. He always does. Sucker puncher. Anyways.
It'll happen. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So, before a fight breaks out, Havoc!
Yes, it's not just happening as we speak. I actually have a campaign named that.
Yes, that is true.
And as I already said, this is it right here. Basically, our main character, Catherine Sanis, who's an Interpol agent, going to New York to investigate why criminals throughout the world are congregating there, no doubt for a nefarious purpose. And, well, She gets deeper and deeper, abandoned by her boss, and as the name says, havoc ensues.
Havoc ensues. Did I mention that I quite like the coloring?
Yeah, that was actually done by the main artist as well. So he did everything.
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, those are some good colors.
Yeah.
Rick! Sailor, hello, welcome to the chat.
Artshider's got some range.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the book that you particularly like, which is an optional novella, 40 pages, and 13 illustrations.
It looks so good. Look at that. You said it's 13 pages?
This has 13 illustrations, and it's a 40-page novella.
Okay, it's a novella with illustrated novella, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a cool idea.
My favorite, novellas with illustrations.
Is that your favorite?
I always feel like a kid because I do love having illustrations next to things.
That's true.
Yeah, well, actually, during another stream, someone brought it up that this is an all ages book, while Havoc is not an all ages book.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. I assume like a spy adventure thing with a bunch of guns is probably not going to be all ages.
Yeah. And, I didn't even talk about the story.
Yes.
Basically, our main character right here, he has something very bad happen to him in the beginning. Well, in his recent past, and he's left a bit broken. And this story is basically about him putting himself back together. And as the title will hint, he goes through a few trials. But he comes out on the other side a little better than when he started. And it's the start of a journey in a way.
Okay.
Very cool.
And we do have our own trailers. Which one do you prefer first? Or Trials and Triumph?
Whichever one is your... I'm going to pick Trials and Triumph. So, yeah.
Well, in that case, we'll save that one for second.
Oh, wow. This is what happens when I invite people on my show. Okay, fine. Yeah, Havoc's your main book. Go.
And I am also a boomer because I just remembered I did not put the audio.
Right, yeah, that is really annoying. Like, you have to remember to click that on. Nah. And you can't, like, go back and change it. You have to, like, activate the audio right when you share.
Yeah, you got to do the whole thing.
Okay. We have all right, I think this is going to be a showdown.
So what's up, Tiny Kobold?
This is no blood sports, everybody. I take no responsibility for what happens from this point on. I am legally...
That's Mr. Kobold to you, all right? Maple Dwarf.
Legally not responsible for this.
Sorry. Maple the Dwarf. We established that you have to put the before the dwarf, so it's not, people don't mistake it for a midget.
So he's accepting the name, is what he's saying.
Oh, he had no choice in the matter.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm 5'8", and I'm big. I'm bigger than you people would imagine.
Just admit it. You're stumpy, okay? You're a stumpy dwarf,
dude.
Just accept it. I'm a kobold.
I was in security. I was in high security, and my nickname was Wolverine.
Yeah, he's also a midget. We know this.
No, intermittently.
What, you say 5'8" is a midget?
Well, when you got like freaking Colossus next to you, the dude's a freaking tower and all that stuff.
Is 5'8" like average?
Yeah, but you take out one knee and that height is over.
I'm actually really shocked
Colossus
how short
is made out of metal.
The average. Okay, nobody's listening.
Wolverine has claws that cut that metal. Oh, I am. You're just interrupting.
Oh, wow!
Go ahead, Irene. Go ahead.
I'm trying to mildly change the subject, but no, it's fine. So somebody was asking about Nick's Twitter. It's Ink-imp Nick, all one word. He never posts anything. You should probably somebody tweet at him to post more of his work. I'm trying my best to get him to post work, but he doesn't. But his Twitter is Ink. I mean, Twitter is a hellhole anyways, but it is good
for me. The problem is just that I just don't really I just don't understand the platform, honestly.
Well, okay, but
it's really weird for me because it's like it seems like it's supposed to be social about talking, but I tend to just not talk a lot.
Oh, I get it.
I just don't know what to do there.
But that's good. You just post your stuff and let people talk.
Yeah. Same with Instagram. You don't have to say anything. Just post your art. That's why we're artists. We don't like. I mean, except me, but most artists don't like to talk. So, if you need to reach him, you can message him on there because I'm trying to get people to give you work, Nick. after you're done with Fiendish. So that's my main concern. All right, Ink-imp Nick, one word is his Twitter. I just posted it in the chat. So all right, continue fighting.
Well, before that,
can you
just so
share
you
my
know
screen
that
for a sec?
Which
good
one?
colors are always in demand. So
My drawing
Yes.
that I'm sharing, the one I'm working on right now, because it's round 2 with Jeffrey Scott Campbell, and I'm about to kick his ass.
I thought Vault was in the middle of his pitch. Let's finish the pitch, and I will share your screen afterwards.
okay,
Sim.
we'll play the trailers and then we'll amuse the dwarf. Okay.
Let's go.
There is not always or fairness, but there is always a price. Presenting Havoc, a 48-page, full-color graphic novel. The hunt begins. Death is the prey. Follow Agent Catherine Santis, a soldier in secret, as she searches for answers amidst enemies unknown. The Taskmaster and Pretender, leading her to an unexpected encounter, an oddity, an enigma. Mysteries and questions build. You don't find death. Death finds you. There is always a calm before the storm. Revelations sought, tallied in blood. Secrets live on borrowed time. Curiosity is a herald, covetous of dread. Answers learned at last, known yet obscured. Havoc, only on Go.
I love that the skull animates. That's so cool.
Right, that was cute for that. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I saw someone actually doing like a freaking hand animated trailer for their comic. I'm like, now that's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Personal challenge. Okay, so that was awesome. Continue your next trailer.
All right, thank you very much. This one's a little low.
A little low.
Introducing Trials and
Volume.
Triumph, a 40-page novella, a tale of mystery and hardship. Adventure and intrigue. Choices and fate. What outcomes they bring. And the fruit they bear. Find out yourself.
What's Crypta?
Oh, that's my company.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, all right.
It's a nice name.
I'm surprised I didn't hear on the first trailer though.
Yeah, I didn't hear Crypta on the first trailer. But awesome. Yeah, I like that flippy book thing too. Ooh.
Yeah, I think it went well with the theme.
Mm-hmm. Very storybook feel. Like it's how like a lot of movies with like fairy tales are like open the book. I mean, it's a little
It's like the old never-ending story trailer.
Yeah. It's like
That's cool.
I love it. I really like that Trials and Triumph book.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So everybody go check out Havoc.
Yep.
It's very awesome. And there will be an upcoming exclusive original art thingamajig by me soon. You have 18 days left and you'll totally reach your goal. You're already 86%. So yeah.
Did you already put the sketch cards up?
No, not yet. I'm gonna wait till I actually have them.
Okay.
I never promise what I can't deliver.
Hey, folks. So how does it work with the two projects and then being back? How do people kind of get one or the other, or how does it work on the campaign?
Well, the way I have my campaign set up is basically everything's in perks. Like the featured perk is this one is basically one of everything. This one's just the book. Then you got the book in normal print, the book, 2-book pack. Then you have 2 books and a metal print because I'm doing metal prints.
Yeah, I love metal prints.
And then this one's basically one of everything plus a piece of original art.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, so I guess it's just you make a bunch of like the book and a bunch of shit to go with it, and then you do different combinations of the book and shit, and then you sell it to people.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid add-ons to the first go around.
I'm
Okay.
shocked that you'd have avoided them because people ask for things.
When you say metal prints, do you mean the a variant cover for them, or is it a poster next to it?
No,
Like metal posters, right? Like prints, but they're printed on like metal.
yeah, they're printed on
Plaques.
a sheet of aluminum.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really awesome.
Yeah,
I wanted to
some
check because
printed
there's
on my
also
wall.
those because there's again I've always been a big fan of gimmicky covers, so I wasn't sure if you actually meant like a poster or one of those like kind of metallic
like
effect covers.
Foil covers. Those are awesome too. No,
Yeah.
those are like metal prints are if it's a print, then it's like an actual just print you can put on the wall. But then I think like foil cover is the ones that have like a metallic cover.
I always just need to clarify because sometimes terminology is not really concise with the different projects. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I love those metal prints. I gotta make some too.
Yeah,
Sweet.
this is just like a separate item of stuff. I know you're talking about like the foil print and everything like that on the book itself.
Mm-hmm.
That would up the price a lot.
No, I get you. But that's why I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the goal is because we haven't really seen it on the page. But yeah.
Yeah, those foil covers are definitely for the rich peoples. Yeah, I'll get there someday.
Well, that's kind of the dream for everybody. But my goal for this one's just $2,000 to get the print run and everything. All the production is completely done and everything. I've already got samples and all that stuff. So everything that I offer, I already got at least a sample of.
Sweet. Nice.
And yeah.
Gonna happen.
Let me see real quick. Well, should I show it? Yeah. Let me dig it up real quick.
Whatever else you want to show. Hello, Amanda! Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Chimera says, okay, gotta go to the gym later. Everyone except Sim. All right. So there you go, Sim. People don't not very happy with you today.
Ooh, that's
I don't mind, but behind stage it's way fucking different.
Is it better or worse? Nick, what's up?
What's up?
No, I was just looking at that comment from Sim. It's like, so you go to the gym at what time is it over there?
It's like 9. There are 24-hour gyms here.
It's not about whether the gym is open or not. It's just I personally don't have the energy that late at night to work out. I'm surprised.
I guess Chimera saves all his energy for the gym because he imagine me, but the literal opposite. That's how he talks.
Gosh.
He's going there to try to get the testosterone going up.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you know what happens?
So many fights,
jabs, right?
I still can't imagine someone actually going to the gym to slay it.
Maybe it kind of depends on your
maybe
schedule.
eventually he'll grow some facial hair.
God damn.
And you thought I was bad.
Damn, yeah. I did think you were bad. But this is like even worse.
All right, yeah, just straight to the nuts on that one. Thanks.
Hey, Volk, so what is this? Is this
I was like, I'm still listening on my phone, you fucker.
Good.
And by the way, people that don't know us,
you need the motivation.
We are
Replays don't
friends.
exist.
We are actually friends, so we that's why we rib at each other that way. So
All
just in
these
case
people
people
are-
don't know, yeah.
All these people are apparently friends. All right, and now let's back to art.
We're keeping it YouTube friendly over here.
Oh, I mean, it's already not, but okay. Well,
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that statement alone. She doesn't need to know the darkness.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Let's not that. Okay. Anyways, I know. Oh, anyways,
Well,
I have seen crazy YouTube, but like they ban most of the really crazy stuff. You have to go on other websites for that. So, Havoc, yeah.
yes.
Talk about your Havoc.
Irene just has to now go hunting for
if I'm not mistaken-
Spider-Man and Elsa videos.
This is the trading card, right?
What? I
Yes.
hate Elsa. I hate her.
Trying to help here with this
Never
segue.
insult me by saying I like Elsa.
So
Okay.
trading card, Havoc.
Yes.
By
speaking of-
tunnel delay, right?
Yeah, speaking of trading cards, this was done by Donald DeLay, and it was colored by Pressy, the same colors who did Trials and Triumphs.
Nice.
And yeah, for everyone who got on the mailing list before we launched, they'll be getting this.
Nice.
Woo! Yeah, that's an awesome idea. I had a couple of secret perks too. I guess I could tell people now for like people who are on the mailing list. But this is real nice.
Yeah, this looks. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was asking how many people you got on your mailing list, because to do a print run of trading cards just for that.
Yeah, I got about what was it? At last count, it was a little bit over 100.
But
Oh,
I mean,
wow!
you have to you have to see it that way. It's not the card was made for the backers. It's the card was made to incentivize the backers to go on the mailing list.
That's true.
Go join the mailing list, and you will get this. Yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
It's-
that's a good
okay.
idea. Cool.
Yeah. Also, if you see on the back portion, which is the right, I got a little like background on Catherine because it is a one shot. So people who get this card will also have more information on the main character of Havoc, and probably they'll be the only ones. You might not get this information anywhere else.
That's awesome. Well, you probably shouldn't show this on screen for too long then.
Oh, well, it's fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
the
I'm
ones
not
that trade
interested in
in
it. Yeah.
That
The
hurt
best
my
thing-
eyes trying to read it.
Yeah, the best thing that they can get is just like a what is it, like a 50 DPI JPEG to try and print that out.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I mean, you'd be surprised. People are crazy, but nah. Yeah, this is.
Well, I hope
I
they'd be
would-
that interested in it, you know?
That would be cool. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Hello, Pops is here, and yesterday's full. Thanks for joining. There's so many people today. Yay! Hey, chat. Yeah. Sorry, are those the only trading cards you had?
I got a few other stretch goals in the works, but until we get funded, I'm not basically letting anything loose.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Well, you got 18 days.
he's very secretive. No wonder he's doing his spy versus spy type of thing.
I see. Yeah, very secretive. But well, that works. That keeps people
Very
that keeps-
cryptid.
yeah, the anticipation up. So fantastic. Everybody go check out Havoc on Indiegogo, and it comes with a fantasy book that I have to mention because I love it. Trials and Triumph, which is the fantasy book you can get with it.
Yeah, it's kind of a sleeper hit. A lot of people are showing
Yeah!
surprising interest in it.
The art is really good.
Oh yeah, of course that. But I was just like, I thought they'd be like, oh well, here's a little side book, a little extra, a little
you
side dish for the main dish, and everyone's like, oh no, we really like this. I'm like, okay.
The thing is too, Volt, that since they clearly seem to be falling on very different genres, whoever prefers fantasy is like immediately gonna go for that, and vice versa for Havoc. So you can see that if it was like just like an add-on on a similar kind of story, you probably have it would feel more like the secondary feature of the campaign.
I see what you did now. You're like, ooh, let's make people. You have to buy both at the same time, even though they're different genres.
Well, like I said, the original idea was just showing my range as a writer because I'm a first-time creator, and artists have the advantage they can show their work, but as a writer, like, who wants to read blocks of text, really?
Yeah, that's true. Trials and Triumph does look awesome. I agree. Yesterday's full.
But it's one of the reasons why one of the big advice that people give to writers it's not write big prose, but write short stories. Like write little short stories. You can make them about fan story, but I would prefer just like a really short story and get people, going into liking how you're writing. Like very short stories. The same thing we do as comic book artists. Because if we try to do an 80-pager in the beginning, we're not going.
No, the way they teach you to do comics is first you do the same story but as a comic strip, and then as a 1-pager, then as a 3-pager, and then as a 10-pager. That was like intro to comics for me in college. So yep, you have to be able to condense and expand, and any story you have to be able to condense it down to the bare bones. So cool, very awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and now he's gonna leave and be like, "Fuck off."
No,
I'm
now,
just-
can you share my screen?
Yes, I will. This is what Sam's working on. Ooh, very cool. Is this what is that? Black Cat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
you got another one.
Jeffrey Scott
eye
Campbell.
mask
Jeffrey
is
Scott
very
Campbell shared
expensive.
his new drawing today, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, so that's round 2. So okay, so I'm showing up to kind of like show off.
Nice. I like how everyone's just copying Scott Campbell art now.
I'm not copying it.
Well,
I'm doing
not
something
copying
totally
his,
fucking different.
his style. Well, because he did put out the
That-
draw like my style thing. I'm tempted to try it, but I don't have time.
Oh, geez, I thought she was like flossing with Spider-Man web or something.
Nope.
Dang!
No, I titled that one "Diamonds and Pearls,"
I would
and
say
and ink and milk included.
milk included. Nice.
I'm about to say.
I am wondering how is she biting down on the. Maybe if she had the pearls showing between her teeth, it would be clear.
If you actually have pearls, you have a ring, and the pearls are in your mouth, and you're biting on the rope.
Okay, yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, there's a nice stomach.
I know.
He's like, I know.
I know. I made it.
Fine, it sucks. Just kidding. It doesn't. Very awesome.
No, but the idea was not to draw it in this style. It was to draw it in your style.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I wish I had time to do these things this week.
What do you mean? I've been working on it for like 30, maybe like 30 minutes, an hour.
Oh, I haven't even had 30 minutes.
Sim's a machine. He just cranks stuff out nonstop.
That's true. During
But it's warm ups, too. It's not like I'm not working on a perfect drawing, so there's no stress about it. It's just fun.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
just
like
for
doing
fun.
them. Yeah.
Can't deal with that.
But this is taking me way longer.
Oh yeah, he's been working on that for a while.
Who are these guys?
Nice. Oh, that's his comic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Tales from the Netverse.
Yep, and that's for the Loani and Rose short story that's going to be in Inkslayer. So they're having she's having her standalone story with Rose. So this is going to be Daddy Issues. That's one of the covers.
Daddy issues. You want to show your campaign?
And this is something I did for the second campaign of Netverse.
You
Yeah,
just
I
did
don't
that. That was for. Oh yeah, you're gonna make that a cover, right?
Yep, it's going to be a limited edition variant cover of #1 that's going to be only available in campaign #2.
Sweet. Alrighty. Yeah, share your campaign. We're already here.
Give me a sec.
Come.
Zoom in a little bit on this one before you go somewhere else.
Nick demands details.
You want me to zoom in on that one? There you go.
Yeah, wanted to see that jacket. Let's see.
I feel like Nick Palmer would like this.
I mean, he loves
Similar to-
yeah, but he would be zooming in on the motorcycle. He loves
That's
anything.
true.
Him and Jeff love anything with
Yeah.
tech.
Couple
Do you
of
wanna-
our comic artist friends.
Do you want to see the other painting that I'm working on?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Show everything.
Why you gotta censor stuff, Sim?
Right, if she gives me permission to remove it, I will.
Well,
It's
I
being polite.
would, but my problem is YouTube because I
Yeah.
don't care.
So
It's all our
But
problem.
YouTube says.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the other painting I'm working on the side.
Are those like cybernetic thingies coming out of her hair?
Yeah, it's little tendrils there that could block bullets.
I like that idea.
So she can actually walk towards somebody, people shooting at her, and that's gonna whip around blocking the bullets.
Oh. Yeah.
Her name's Loani. Then you have her visor there on the bike.
Yeah, that's why I decided that fantasy was better for me because I'm actually a huge fan of Ghost in the Shell, but I'm not so good at I don't know, we're like sci-fi ideas. I wasn't really good at coming up with them.
Yeah, that's my campaign. And do you want me just to run the trailer, and that's it? Because we don't have to go over the entire campaign unless you
Please
want.
do.
No, at least explain what the comic is about and stuff.
Yeah, show the trailer and just do a quick scroll through. I mean, we have time.
Okay, so let's run the trailer quickly.
Let's go.
Hold on.
I
was not. I was not expecting.
Welcome
not expecting
to the
to run a
Boomer
video.
stream. It's okay. Both of us did it before you came on.
I was just
So,
showing pictures. I don't need
Oh.
audio.
At least he does actually have more
Good
of an
excuse.
excuse.
And there you
Yeah.
go.
Nah.
It's
That's
up.
true. Oh, it's up. All right, I have to add it. Right, hosting. Let's do that. Host. I like this music too.
Thanks.
Thank
And
you,
a
Nick
little heads
Rose.
up, it's not 64, it's 80 page now, and all the old colors in there, they're being used in.
Tales from the Napverse.
80 pages?
Anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Napverse and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Lawani, Rose, Zen, and other characters within the Napverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude.
And that's the stuff from 2015,
Mm.
2012. You see the dates, and now you're gonna see the new stuff.
It looks older.
And
This volume contains 2
New stuff.
previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Sim Pothier. Royal Rumble, colored by Seven Legions Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype.
Scotsman!
Arm up and fire off into the Natverse.
God, that ending was cool.
thanks.
Yeah! Awesome. I didn't know you've been working on this for that long. 2015.
It's
Holy shit.
actually the first story I created in 2009 during college. It was supposed to be a 3D animated like project, like we were gonna pitch. And then I got approached by a sci-fi anthology called Zidara 9, and I started publishing the first story in 2012, 2013. Then there was the last one was in 2015. And then they went a bit woke, and then they got canceled
Oh, right.
because they didn't sell.
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's too bad.
So that's me bringing them back and actually getting to finish what I wanted. And the original plan was quite simple. Was I was approached to be an anthology series, and I'm like, I don't want to just do throwaway character stories, right? I don't want to just write a story that's going to be thrown away. So I'm like, how can I do something? I'm going to build a universe by short stories. So I came with the idea of like every short story is going to be like an issue of a comic. So I can introduce different characters. I can introduce you a bad guy that you don't even know. Like you might not even think that person that you just met is a bad guy, but later in the story you will, because the Tales from the Natverse, an anthology series, like that leads to Nat the Merc. Nat the Merc is actually the series that turns around Nat, and that's like a companion piece. So it's kind of like trying to build like a 20-year background of comics. That when you start reading Nat the Merc, you're aware of everything, and I can go as seen in Rose, as seen in this, maybe,
Nice. So you got a whole universe.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, yes, everybody hit like. I never tell people to hit like because I never. You should totally subscribe to my channel because every Wednesday I come on here and I act crazy. So if you like to see that, I don't know why, but I am entertaining. Subscribe and hit like. Because I do want more subscribers, then I can make money off YouTube. All right, cool. Continue.
And this is the cover of the book that's inked and colored by Scotsman. He's an inker also. Yeah. This is the interior cover and the credit page that's colored by Inkspot. And then here you get the sample of the colors that you didn't see in the trailer. So you get the cover for Royal Rumble colored by Michael Beacon.
I like those colors. It's very European.
Mm-hmm.
Very European.
I love his coloring style.
Mm-hmm.
And that story is every 100 years, the royals or their representative, they meet up to that Coliseum and they fight till the last survivor fights the winner of the previous one. And what's on the plate is they gain immortality, not the type that you cannot die, the type that you do not grow old from, right?
Oh right, yeah.
And they gain the control of all the resources of that galaxy, of that sector of the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are not very happy with the fact that she won the last 10 ones, as you can see.
The last 10. Yeah, that's pretty intense.
She decides to just do a Royal Rumble, and she decides to take them all on at once. And that's that story. And then you have the Nat and Zed story, colored by Scotsman. And this one is Easter egg galore. So when you get the book, you're gonna have fun. You have Alf there. You have Borderland. You have Thundercats. You have a whole bunch of stuff. Even Futurama, Bender, TARDIS. You have a whole bunch of stuff in the back.
Yeah.
And this is where you get to know Nat a bit more and his friendship with his best friend Zed.
Mm-hmm.
And if people ask me where the idea came from Zed, it's quite simple. It's Alf mixed with Garfield, with a little bit of Johnny Depp.
What's the little Johnny Depp? Awesome. I think how he's now a character.
He's also the stoner, of the thing. So
The stoner.
So he's the one that Nat smokes with sometimes. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's why you get that panel there. It's all paneling with the smoke.
Cool. All right, Johnny Depp is now a character inspiration, just himself. Amazing.
Okay, especially the one from Once Upon a Time in Little Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
When he's that hitman with the weed leaf on the freaking thing and the way that he is, mixed with Captain of the Caribbean. That's where I'm like, okay, I need to put that type of jam in there.
Honestly, I think half the time he's just playing himself. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And see, these are the stretch goals. Right now, we passed the 7th one, so everybody gets the book that's 80 page. You get 2 prints, which includes that painting of Inkspot. You get 6 stickers now, so you get the entire crew, including Luani. And when we reach the 10K, we unlock a Simon Bisley print and a Joe Ball print.
Ooh.
At 12,500, it was the swimsuit special. We had an extra 10 page to the book with a swimsuit special with Tales on an Adverse, which you saw a piece. And you had 15K, but I was unlocking a black and white edition that was going to be in a secret tier with a discount for the
awesome. Swimsuit editions are good.
I love that stuff.
Yes.
At 20, it became his own comic. But I took it off.
Did you guys ever see the combination of the trading cards things and the swimsuit stuff with the Marvel stuff? I remember that they actually came out with some
I did.
Yeah.
They had some of the trading cards from the swimsuit issues. I think I particularly liked the really hairy 90s pinup Wolverine just with dark sunglasses cooking wieners on a little barbecue spit next to the beach.
Cooking wieners?
So, Eric McIntyre is asking if Simon Bisley is CG. He's not CG. He just deals with anybody. He doesn't give a fuck.
I know. That's good enough for me.
He's always been anti-PC, anti-censor, and anti-cancel stuff. So what do you think?
Joe Ball, too. Well, there's a few.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Rocafort.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the Puritans. Whatever.
Yeah.
Good comics are good comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to work, you got to be mercenary.
Yep. That's how we're going to win out.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And thanks for that plug, Bolt.
No problem. I kind of want to do a set of freaking swimsuit cards now.
Right. Like, they're really good. I was like, well, but, okay, so I'm
But me,
dumb,
dude, it's not just that.
But I don't have, like, my hottest female character doesn't show up till chapter 3. I have, like, this Asuka situation. So I'm like, I have to hold off on that. I mean, but yeah. So you were smart by introducing that right away. But when Ragna, my girl, comes in, like, I have drawings of her already, but, like, she's scheduled to be in chapter 3.
It's not just that. Is one of the one of the best things of the Natverse is it's a very big universe. You can create a planet just for a swimsuit special piece. You know what I mean? Like they went on vacation. Like the entire premise is they went on a vacation on a job, and while they're taking a break, something happens or something, right? So you can actually create an entire planet that Nat will go on a picnic with Luani and gets interrupted by a Dune type of freaking worm. That's what's fun about. That's what I like about those old like Image or not Image. It was Image and one of the last X-Men one, the Marvel that they did. Like it was not just pieces that was sexy. It had a story to it. Like there was a little pitch at the bottom, like, this happened, and while they were stuck on that island, when they finished that job, they stopped by here, linking it to a story you read or something.
So it's kind of like episodic, like a Star Trek and stuff, right?
Yeah, and that's what I like about it, and that's what I'm trying to do when I do a swimsuit special.
Yeah, that's sweet. Well, that's one of the benefits of having like this huge expanded universe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I think it's easier to do with sci-fi because, I mean, I can just take my world because I have this huge world too. I can just be like, look at these. I can just take a bunch of random like the purple race that Yomi is the character I'm drawing right now. Just be like, just a random bunch of devs in swimsuits. But I don't know. I can do that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like, well, that'd be appealing.
You
but then
do
I remember.
manga.
I was gonna say I don't know if people would like that, but like TNA always sells, and I'm still learning that apparently. So yeah,
You know,
20K for a swimsuit. Swimsuit special. Come on.
David
Let's
Feed
go!
was David Feed was surprised when he announced that he had a sexy bestiary and everybody wanted it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wait! What
And that's where the joke for Chris comes when we call him a furry because he bought one.
Oh. Well, he buys everything to be fair, but also
Yep.
yes, Chris, you're a furry.
Hey, isn't Fiendish in Red Label? Sim?
Red Label?
Yes. In the indie comic showcase. Yep. Fiendish has some pages in there. Yep.
Yes.
Is that going to be like a campaign or something, or
Nope. That's just a digital preview comic that's going to be available on all digital platforms. And one of the things that we're going to do, I'm going to give it to all people that are in it, so they can give it to their backers when they back. So it's technically a sample of everybody that put their stories in there, and it's to help promote and reach out to find new readers to find us on Indiegogo.
No, yeah, that's a great idea.
And it's going to be for 99 cents, like the lowest price with the maximum money going to the platform, because otherwise they have to make money to promote it. So I'm going to put it at 99 cents and everybody's going to be able to get it. And hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of people finding out what we have in there and coming to, join us on Indiegogo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I thought if it was like a campaign or something, you could have like a stretch goal where, everybody gets a swimsuit card set or from everybody that's in Red Label or something.
No, the idea is to get more people to go back to your campaigns instead of making its own campaign.
So it's basically like a Shonen Jump for like a ton of Indiegogo creators. It's a fantastic idea. I thought it was going to be a campaign, but honestly, it makes more sense to just make it available.
It's just a promo. It's just a big promo piece. That's why it's called, Red Label, because some are touchy. You get the idea, Red Label, and then Indie Comic Showcase, because like. Some people might go, "Oh, this is offensive." Yeah, Red Label.
Nah, you were warned.
It says it, right? Red Label Indie Comic Showcase.
Yeah, it's in the title.
Yes. Read.
Yep.
This is offensive.
And if people want to, put some sample in there, just reach out to me. I don't mind the size of the book. It's digital. We're not printing.
Yeah, exactly. So it can be as big as you want it to be.
Yeah, right now it's it's already like almost over 120 pages, I think.
Yeah, I hurled like 20 pages at at you guys. I was like, you want a preview? I mean, I have the 20-page preview on a website, so I was like, here's the whole 20 pages.
Exactly.
Like, sure.
But that's where the idea came from. I'm like, what if we were able to put all the preview pages on from campaigns in one digital preview?
It's nice when it's digital because you don't have a printing limit.
Exactly, and people can put more. Like me, I put like a four-page preview of the Not the Merc, but I put a 30-page like part of Bloodhound in there, and Bloodhound was 80-pager.
Ooh, 80-pager. Oh, and you put 30 up. Yeah. I didn't know if it was like, I was a little hesitant to put up a full 20-page, but now it's like it's a really good cutting point. Like I cut off on where the monster comes in, and it's like. It's perfect. Also, I'm not going to do it for every chapter, but for me, I'm like, for chapter 1, I want people to see like the of how the story starts. So it's like it's worth it. And people who buy the book will still get their money's worth. There's so much extra stuff.
And it's the same for me, because I the 30-page, that was the end of the first chapter, because the book is separated in 2 chapters.
Right. Yeah, because if you know what you're doing, your story will have like beats, and it'll have like a midpoint. That's usually a pretty good cutoff. So.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, cool. Steve's my editor, so yeah, kind of have to.
Yeah, Steve's also my editor.
But you don't listen to it.
I do tend to forget that.
What do you mean I don't listen to him? I do.
Well, he's always asking for stuff from you.
Yeah. But dude, I was running after him for a fucking long time.
He has an editor?
And 2, He's waiting for me getting those pages getting colored. So if I had them, it wouldn't be waiting, not be the one waiting. Remember what I said last time? He's taking advantage of the situation. Because I'm Blood Hunt was not the same.
Well, the situation I find myself in is that he runs away from me. That's what you got to go for, man.
I know.
What did you do to manage
That's exactly where I'm at. Like, I send him a DM, and sometimes I don't have an answer between like a week or two.
Yeah, he's just steaming. He's like, "Damn, Sim DMing me."
Wow.
He's like, "Hey, where are those pages for Red Label? I got they're all in there. Are they? Yes, they are."
Wow. This is okay. This is a
No,
well-oiled
No, no.
machine, everybody.
Yeah, no, but okay, let's be fair here. Steve is working on a lot of comics and editing a lot of books. So we're kidding around because we're all
Oh
yeah, he's got a finger in like 20,000 pies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a gem. Like he's a gem. That's for sure. Like we pick at him, but he's a gem.
Oh yeah, he came on last week and he showed. If anyone in the chat wants to see a preview of this awesome Red Label book, he was on last week. You scroll through a PDF of a bunch of stuff. So check out last week's episode. Heck yeah, that was really awesome. There were so many other cool comments that I didn't know about. I was like, I didn't know about it till I saw it on Red Label. So you will discover awesome stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What a cool idea.
Plus, Steve has his own thing in the works. So we might see something.
Are you going to be putting some stuff in there too, Walt?
Oh, dude, I'm everywhere.
No, I mean in the Red Label.
Well, yeah, I told Steve he could use some stuff. All my stuff's done. It's fine.
He didn't tell me. I just told him, hey, ask Walt if he wants to put stuff in it. He never told me, so I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I told him it was okay. I was like, am I going to be in there? And he's like, yes. I'm like, okay, shoot. I'm the last to know, and it's my stuff.
But
Steve's playing everybody against each other. You see that?
Yeah, I'm
I
starting to understand it. Yeah.
See how it works now.
Okay, boys, we need to start our own DM groups and keep track.
To fight back against Steve. Is there somewhere where do I go to find a Red Label thing? Like what platform specifically? Like just Comixology? Or because I want to know where to share it. I don't know.
Yeah. I want to put it on Comixology, Amazon. I'm going to put it on every digital platform that I can.
All right.
And send everybody a copy so, if we can send it to our backers as well.
That should be like a yearly thing, just every year. Look, this is what's coming out this year.
But actually, I would have liked to do it like maybe 3 times a year. Like every 4 months. Like you try to do like accumulate like people that have back campaigns, because the idea started by, okay, give us some pages from your back book and maybe pages that you're going to put on your campaign. But then, every 4 months we could do something like that, and it would just help getting more readers to find out that where we are in our books. And I also tell people on that credit page, start add your your web page where people can find you and stuff like that. It's business. Like what we're doing there, it's business.
Creators are so bad at promoting themselves. Nick.
It's something I had to learn, and let's just say, I learned it the hard way in the last 3 to 4 years.
Oh yeah, it is definitely something learned. Like the problem is, I was always like so shy. And believe it or not, I was really shy at first. And I want to show my work. I didn't want to. I swear I was. Well, look at this. My inner me.
When you say shy, you're talking about like when you started like streaming, or what do you mean, Irene?
No, like in college. I mean, okay, I wasn't shy because he knew me in college, but as in like, I was shy about promoting my work because I wasn't shy to people, but I was shy about promoting my work because I just felt like I wasn't good enough. I know I was like, oh, I'm not good enough. I was like overly humble about everything. I was like, okay, I can. Then I slowly learned I can still see flaws in my work. I know that I'm not like the most perfect artist in the world, but I can still be like, I work really hard on this, and someone's gonna like it. So here, buy my shit. So it's a learned skill. See?
There's one. There's also there's a confidence that gets built up in there that you have to admit, and 2, there's a when you come out, it's kind of like you feel that you have to prove your worth. So there's an extra weight to it. But when you pass that confidence and that, it gets way easier. And
Oh yeah.
streams is like, dude, I've been doing cons and stuff like that for years. I've talked in public. I've done, presentation and stuff like that. Like, the first time I did a stream, I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. Sweaty fucking hands, sweating like a fucking pig, the heart pounding. I'm like, the fuck?
Oh yeah, like the first time you record yourself, like the first time you hear yourself recorded, and like the first time you ever do it. Oh, remember the cringe? Yeah. I remember. I was like, why do I say so much? I sound like a fucking retard.
And the only time that it did something like that to me was when I was in front of a camera for TV or something, right?
It's like, I don't normally talk like that before. So, like when you first start out, you're so self-conscious, and then you just remember, like nobody else gives a shit, so you should just not give a shit.
I think it was on my third stream, right? I was hanging with Adam AF and a few others, and we were talking, right? And I'm like, in the conversation, I said one thing that just made everything make sense. And every time I tell people, it helps them too.
What did you say?
It's the day that when we were saying what we're doing here, right, on YouTube, it's like a 7 day a week, 24/7 Comic-Con.
Yes!
And in my head, it went, dude, and instantly my head, dude, it's like Comic-Con. Then why the fuck am I having a problem? And then boom,
exactly.
right there on fucking stream, I became myself, and I'm like, boom, let's own this shit.
Boom, exactly.
I guess it's just because it's a little bit harder to connect the dots when you don't really have a visual connection to the audience immediately.
You don't have when you don't have people in the chat to interact with, it's a little hard when you're all alone. But like, if you can train yourself, start thinking about it that way. And honestly, the more relaxed you are, and the more you can talk like a normal person, the more people will watch you because it's just like a Comic-Con.
And subconsciously, you're also aware that there's a whole bunch of people watching. That's why it does the same with TV. It's like you're performing in front of 1,000 and thousands of people, and you need to just forget it. You're just here hanging with the people on the stream and in the chat. And if there's more people watching, well, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a combination of also just looking at the camera, but also like Irene was talking about, like at the beginning, when you don't have that interaction, there's less of a chance to actually have a bit of a buffer, so that it's not just your personality trying to actually keep people entertained. So like just having the chat there is very calming. Just that you can always have something to bounce off of or react to.
Right. It was really hard for even on the channel, like starting out, because it's like, well, I have stuff to talk about, but I can only regurgitate the same stuff about my comic every week for so long. But then, thankfully, I drag people onto my show with me, so now everything's fine. Thank you, guys.
Pleasure.
Yay! Hey, my hostages.
We click very well, and when she said like I'm going to show me, like, I'll drop by.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
And she's also part of the Doodle and Chill crew.
Yes, Doodle and Chill. Sometimes I drop by morning roast sporadically. There is no schedule, but just whenever I feel like it. Apparently.
Yeah, but that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah.
Like, is that another stream, you guys?
Yeah, Sim has his channel, and then Sugar Chris, who was in the chat earlier, he does the morning. Sim and Chris do the morning roast show. So they both channels. Yeah, and the evening roast. So I hop on sometimes whenever I want.
Usually it's Mondays and Fridays for the morning roast, and Tuesday evening around 10 for the evening roast. Nice. And sometimes we do random ones because sometimes Chris can help himself.
Right. Yeah. It's fun. You got a lot of people on those streams.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like the chat's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, all of you have an advantage because you're not. Dude, I sound nothing. On recording, I sound very different to what I sound in real life. Unless, I am tone deaf.
Really?
Yeah, when I listen to myself, I'm like, I do not sound like that.
Well, like your voice sounds different in your
nobody
head.
Sounds
nobody sounds the same way. It's like something about like the way the echo is in like your skull or something. It's always different to yourself. So.
Yeah, dude, it's even weird for me because I listen to myself once and I'm like, oh, dude, I have a bigger accent than I thought.
I listen to myself and just like, oh my god, I sound like a stupid 12-year-old boy. But you gotta just learn to project confidence. It doesn't matter if you sound stupid.
I sound like a drug dealer.
Well, I mean, but is that a bad thing? Maybe it grabs people's attention.
I don't know. Not bad if you're trying to sell something.
You don't sound like a drug. What does a drug dealer sound like?
Hey, wanna
You
buy some
don't
stuff?
wanna
Got some
know.
for you.
Apparently,
Okay, if you talk like that, then you know.
Well, you see, I was just joking around. Now automatically, you think I'm trying to sell you drugs. You see that? What? You just proved my point.
Okay, we'll talk after the show.
I think it's more the Kobold than than the voice.
Oh, what? I went full Kobold. I'm sorry.
Full Kobold. I need to tone back the Kobold.
Always trying to make a scaly guy friggin' hairy.
Yup, we're terrible. We're racist against Kobolds, apparently.
That was a good one.
Oh, by the way, these are the stickers. These are the stickers are gonna go to everybody in the campaign, but I suppose they'll probably just be for only the people who backed the campaign before it closes on Friday. So I'm only gonna give the stickers and trading cards to if the trading cards happen to people who
You're closing
back-
it, or
Huh?
you're closing it, or you mean the closing of funding?
Closing of funding. I'm not closing it now, but
Okay.
when it closes on Friday, I'm only giving like the stickers and the trading cards to those to the people who actually backed it before I went to in demand. So because I want something to be exclusive to people who actually helped me get to my goal. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did with the exclusive cover. It was there for a limited time, and then nobody can have it.
Yeah, I realize I have to have more limited things. I actually have a problem being too generous. Like I keep wanting to like, oh, even if we don't reach like 15K, even if we don't reach our goal, I'll just add some extra pages. Like, no, bad Irene, stop.
Yep.
Make people pay for shit. But not just that, I'm like, I'm gonna lose money. Like I'm gonna not be able to like print for it because printing and shipping, all that, it costs so much more than you think. So,
Yes.
oh my god. I mean, I'm gonna be like, okay, this looks like a lot of money, but I'm not earning money. You have to understand this. This is all going towards production and then like producing chapter 2. So, Nick, yes, you laughed. The money's going towards you. Thank you.
No, I'm laughing that you're getting defensive when nobody's criticizing.
Well, no, actually, your wife was.
She's criticizing herself.
Leave me alone. I like to talk to myself. Okay. Live stream.
That's not talking. That's
Yeah, just worry about answering yourself.
That's bullying.
Stop answering yourself. That's how you end up in the loony bin.
I'm allowed to bully myself. What? What do you say, Volt?
Don't answer yourself. That's how you end up in the loony bin.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
You can ask questions, just don't answer them.
The voices are so fun.
Okay, she just instantly got like 10% hotter to me. I don't know why.
Vol likes crazy chicks.
Starts opening all of the Harley Quinn porn tabs.
I didn't even know that existed. Excuse me?
Wow. Yeah. Oh,
You
wow.
didn't know?
Send him the link.
Yeah, sure.
If you need to take a moment for yourself and leave the stream, you can with the, as you explore Harley Quinn on the internet.
Oh, it's going to take more than a moment, I promise you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, bye. El Gargoyle is here with his eggplant. Hello. I was wondering where your eggplant was. I was like, you need an eggplant in every chat. Perfect.
Yep.
Yes, perfect timing. Thank you. Right on time. Bullying yourself is definitely allowed. Yeah, this is what I do, apparently. Jim Cox, yes. He's on my side. He says, don't bully Irene. Wait, he says, don't bully Irene. Hey, stop. Leave me alone.
Don't tell her what to do to herself.
Darn it, I'm telling you what to do. Come here and get made fun of. I'm just making it worse.
And this is why I like you so much.
I'm just making a comic in my head right now about Irene just attacking random dudes, and she's like 2 feet tall.
Dude, I told her that it's like she reminds me of one of my girls. There's one of my girls that's exactly the same, like the way she gets overly excited and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but she's also an artist, and she kicks ass.
It's an artist thing. We're overly excited and animated. Well, some of us. It is. We have to be animated. Yeah. Act out our characters. You ever do that thing when you're drawing a character and you don't realize it, but like you'll like suddenly realize you're making the face that the character is making? Like,
yep. Yeah, because you're technically reading
it's acting.
Yeah, it's you reading your own muscles. Like you're like, what muscle?
Yeah, because you're like really putting yourself in the character's shoes. So like that's why good artists can act. Like, well,
it's also an animator's trait.
act out the character. Yes. Well, in animation classes, I did minor in animation. They have you do improv. They teach you acting class, which honestly I found it was not that useful. It was they just kind of threw you in there. It was like act. And I was like, how? But,
oh, dude,
so
us, we actually had actors coming trying to teach us how to.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
then we had to pretend to be in the womb, then growing out of the womb, and then
what?
Freaking Canadians, man!
Actual acting.
Wow. Yeah,
and,
Canadians.
improv, and then it was
weird.
And then one of the things is that was like you have to do something very sad in front, to the point that you cry and making people cry, and I won.
Of course you won.
God, you got to lay off the maple, man.
Yeah, I'm highly concentrated. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, that's why you're a dwarf.
Compact but efficient.
Yep.
Oh my god, this has become the bullying stream. Everybody, welcome to Wednesday night bullying stream.
Yep.
This is great fun. I was not expecting this. Oh boy.
I don't act out when I think of stuff. I just get like a glazed look in my eye, and I just like go into my own world.
Well, sometimes. Depends on what I'm thinking about.
In the nothing box. Yeah.
Into nothing. Ooh, dang.
Nah,
it's not an insult. It's an actual psychological thing where you go in nothing box where
it sounds like an insult.
It's when you're saying when you're not thinking about anything.
Oh no, I'm always thinking about something. It's really annoying. Like I'm still thinking about Gnome Ninja.
That was funny.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm making a script. I've already got his character profile in my head.
Really?
Yeah, I got his abilities and everything. It's gonna be a revenge flick. There's gonna be tragedy going on and stuff like that. The gnomes are rising against the humans. This is gonna be epic, dude.
Gnome Ninja? Oh my god.
He killed my family. He came into my country. He killed my family. I would get vengeance.
No, I'm just spitballing here, but you know how gnomes they're not supposed to let the humans know that they're not long gnomes and stuff like that. And then
they're supposed to get stiff and fake that they're in a statue.
Yeah. Well, remember the lawnmower?
Yep, I remember very well the lawnmower.
Yeah, that tragedy. That's going to be the tragedy. That's going to be the catalyst.
Yeah,
Gnome Ninja's the vigilante hero who will wreak vengeance upon the humans.
We have a goblin ninja in our Pathfinder campaign.
Really?
Yeah. As you think of Gnome Ninja, I'm like, yeah, that's a thing that you can build in Pathfinder and D&D. And then it's like, wait, we have a ninja, and it's a goblin. And AC, another comic artist in our D&D group, plays him. He's fun. He's constantly almost killing himself, as goblins do. It's fun. Hey.
So he goes for Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins, that's right.
I don't know. She tries really hard to get because AC is not a very impulsive person, so you can tell that she's trying really hard to get into character when she forces herself to go that way.
Yeah, because goblins are super impulsive.
Yeah. She's just like as her character, she's constantly just like screaming and jumping around, but like behind the DM scream, you see her and she's just like shaking nervously. That's to her precious little goblin.
I know. It's like your goblin doesn't care about his own life. You have to stop caring. It's like, no, but it's my character. Oh my god. It's like me trying to play a calm character or like a helping character. Like
I was gonna say more like calm. You started to play with someone that almost had like no emotions.
Well, yeah, but he had DPS, and that's all that mattered. So, because I just like being efficient. Yeah. By the way, I cast DPS. That's my play style.
She just likes to stab things repeatedly. That's all.
Yes, that's true. I mean, I can also like I built casters, and I like that as well. But I just have to be efficient. Like it drives me crazy if I feel like I'm not doing anything. Yeah, Yeah, I can't stand it. Some people are okay with that. They're just like, oh, I'm just here for the fun of the roleplay. It was like, no, I have to be useful.
Yeah, Irene's
the same.
catchphrase in the game is "I'm useless."
Oh my god!
She's
If
just
I'm not
constantly
killing
complaining.
every single enemy, then I'm useless.
He's in it to win it.
Yes, I am. I'm a little competitive. Can you tell? It's a problem.
Nah, that slid right by me.
Wow. It's a ruse. It's a ruse. I tricked you like that.
Unfortunately, as fun as this is, I got to get up at 3 a.m. So.
Oh, all right.
I can't see the. I can't really see the echo on the icon. Was that Sin saying that?
No,
that was
was
me.
his fault.
Oh, okay. It's just so tiny when we are actually looking at the screen. All right.
All right. Well, oop, that's a
So
bad
later.
Well, anyways, yeah. Thank you for joining us. Do you want to do a last shout out? Where people can find you? Just Vault Kobold on Twitter.
Yep, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Minds, and that's about it. And you can catch me every once in a while when I show up like places here.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, everybody check out Havoc. Go follow Volt, and we'll see you later.
Thank you for having me on. Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you. Good night.
Take care, man.
Bye. Yay. I don't know why I made her hair that color. That's horrible. Woodrow says,
I thought
like
you were just.
support.
I thought you were just doing flats.
Oh, no, well, yeah, but I do flats with like the local color, and then I add shading and lighting on top of it. So I tend to flat with like the actual color of the object.
Oh,
yeah.
Then,
So
why did you go for that? Considering you have the reference right next to you.
no, it was an accident. I flicked the hue saturation too high. Actually, this is fine. Well, no, her hair should be slightly purple. So yeah. Let's see. Somebody said it like support or DP. I mean, so you're either. Oh no, that's also wrong. What the fuck am I doing?
Who was that?
I mean, what do you have
Woodrow.
other than support? Yeah, it's either support or deep. Well, no, I suppose
No,
it could be more balanced. I guess, like not one or the other. Like druids, mages.
There's also just being a face,
Or
you know.
maguses.
Surprisingly enough, there's people that actually go for the social aspect of role playing.
That's true. That's true. Oh yeah, we have a character like that, but that's why he died.
That's why he died.
What is that chopped off?
Oh, gosh,
Though I do have to say, my first character has like shit charisma, and then I built a character with really high charisma, and I'm like, I'm never going back on this. This is so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can convince people of everything. So I want to be good at everything.
In one of the missions that we had, right, I had like a Minotaur Dragon Slayer, okay, and I gave him charisma, and the guy was looking at me, why are you giving charisma? I don't know. I just feel like I just think that he would need it. Come on. We're talking about a giant freaking bull-looking type of guy. He needs a little bit of charisma, right?
True.
So one of the things that happened is we're in one place, and one of the guys make one of our big troll type of guy, a character that we had, puts it in a bubble, right? And we get in front of to bring it with us, and we get in front of a big castle, and he goes, the doors close and everything. He goes, what do you do? And it's where we're supposed to be attacking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed the big orc in the bubble, and I freaking hurl him at the door, and it just breaks everything. Like it goes right through, kills everybody. The army's dead. Everything's like, and he's like, dude, what? And he's just like, because I rolled a 20. I just killed everything, right?
Well, that's a really OP. Like, yeah. 20.
Sounds like the session was going long and they needed a way to end
right,
it.
I know. I feel like even with the nat 20, we wouldn't like let that happen.
Then he comes. Then he goes. There's two guards that comes running out, armed up, and they ask you what happened, and I say, well, I answer, I don't know.
Oh my
he goes,
God.
that's what you do? Yeah. Okay, roll. So I hit another 20.
Jesus Christ.
And they believe me, and we were good.
If only I had that.
Charisma.
Well, I do have relatively good luck.
You can kill a whole bunch of people in front of everybody, and you say, nope, not me, and it works.
I think that was a whole skit that they were doing on the Monster Vault. I think is the channel, or Monster Vault.
Monster. I don't know. There are a bunch of D&D channels. Oh, we haven't had both of you on talk about D&D. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, you guys are both D&D nerds. All right, very awesome. I've been waiting for this. Yay!
Have you? You were. I feel like we've been having to try and cool off on just swallowing the conversation on just D&D stuff.
That's true. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm worried that chat will find it boring. But listen, chat, if you want to talk about something else, you have to like start talking to us because right now we have 3 giant D&D nerds, and this is about to get out of hand.
He just started talking about like my character's a lawful neutral ratfolk.
We will. I mean, you're joking, but this is going to happen. I'll tell you all about my characters. Have like this really cool article, and then I have another ranger. I have another ranger. I have 2 rangers. Okay, I'm going to stop.
No, Irene, that's literally the latest comment.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yay! Okay, so we're good. We have a bunch of D&D nerds in the chat as well. Yay! You have a ratfolk investigator. We have a catfolk ranger, but too bad the player like dropped out and hasn't come back to the campaign. It's really sad. I wanted to play with a catfolk.
Oh yeah, but
Mr. Bond said, "This is too nerdy for me. At least they're pretty pictures." All right. Well, I do apologize for the nerdy talk, but look, cute demon girls. All right.
What is?
Let me show my progress on that little piece here.
Oh sure, yeah. This is look, a lot of girls on this stream. So yeah.
Oh, I have some keys, guys.
Ooh, keys.
Do you have a laser pointer?
Just aim it right at the camera.
Oh my god! That might break it. You might not want to do that. That might be a bad idea. Ooh, distraction, squirrel! That's me every day.
Yeah, like oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, it's Door Monster. Let's see. How do I share things here with you guys?
There's a little bar at the bottom. You see share screen plus, and then it gives you a bunch of options for which window you want to share. Oh,
is it? So it is not possible for us on the actual video to actually like join in the chat for like a comment or something like that.
Yeah, you can. Is that just me? Oh, I think you have to go to YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, do you want to post a link in the chat?
You know what? It might just be easier if I just share it with you since you're kind of handling the whole thing anyway.
Yeah, just share it. Post it. There's a private chat. Post it to me. I'll share it with everyone. So okay. There you go. That's easier. Yeah, technology. Necro says, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah, we're a bunch of D&D nerds. So, but. There's art! Look! I'm drawing Yomi as one of the stickers. Look, she's so cute. Yay! I love her. So this is Yomi. And then I'm going to have Iskal. I really like how Iskal turns out. I mean, he's pretty adorable to begin with, but like this sticker is like cute as shit. And then there's Cosmere. He's like really not cute, but I tried. You
say all your characters are cutesy.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's anime influence. It's like I like drawing blood and gore, but it's like it's apparently I draw cute things well too. So that's why they kept on putting me on YA. Just because I like to draw cute things doesn't mean that's my genre. Okay.
And also not speaking up about it.
Now listen, Nick. I didn't come here for you to tell me what I could have, should have done. You know, technically I did say something, but I don't know. I was already.
When you have to put technically in front of that.
Yeah, but like you know how you haven't worked for you got to work on like comics that are exactly your genre, like right from the get-go. I felt like when I was first starting out, I couldn't say anything because I was a new artist. And I did say something after like a couple years when I felt like, okay, you guys should probably, can I like get put on stuff I actually like? But it wasn't, nobody really paid any attention. So I figured it really just wouldn't matter to them. Like it seemed really obvious to me. Like my style doesn't fit. YA
Again, but it also has happened just you hanging out with us and friends where you just assume that people can read your mind.
I mean, listen, people should know how to read my mind. Okay, that's just how the world works. All right. So
Irene,
I need you to
Irene,
stop telling me.
you're promoting some negative stereotypes about how to deal with women.
I don't care. You know, that is actually how a lot of women are. So there you go. Woo, this is getting spicy. Now YouTube's gonna pull me.
Oh, Irene, I sent you the video that I think pretty much was represented what Sim was talking about his D&D anecdote.
Save me from ruining my own show. Please, let's talk about something else. Where did you post it? In Facebook?
No, in Messenger.
Okay. So many windows. Lord help me.
Oh, Sim, was it you that was talking about having some guest started in your campaign by Simon Beasley, was it?
Yes, I have a piece there from Simon Beasley. He did an ink wash with my character, and there's a print in there that gets unlocked at 10K.
Nice. Yeah, I thought I heard him. That was
awesome.
Giving me flashbacks of when we actually got him to do the cover for the first comic that AC and I did.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, dude, that was we were surprised because we were already super hyped about the fact that we released the comic through a small publisher online, and then once the rights expired, we went over and presented it to Dark Horse and then under a new title. And obviously, we were a little nervous for the cover because we were gonna be assigned a new cover art. It was like, yeah, we can say no, we don't like it, right? And then fucking Simon Beasley art comes out. We're so excited.
Nice.
Yep. What book was that?
That is Death Follows with Dark Horse with our writer Colin Bunn. It's a rural horror story. It's really cool. Welcome back, Amira.
Amira's back. Hello.
Or
he's ghosting. Well, he is. He does say he has his ghost symbol, so he probably is just listening. I don't know. Hello. Welcome back.
Oh, also, now that Sim and Vault are not rapid firing at each other.
Now that the pit fight is over.
Yeah, seriously, I just kind of opened some other tabs to just do something because it looked like that was going to go on for a long time.
You're scaring my co-host.
But yeah, dude, like in the middle of that, you guys were talking about Irene's plaques. Irene, I was meaning to pull this out because it's from another indie campaign. It was a comic book called it was not Think of the Children. What was this called?
Children. That's a weird name.
It's supposed or was it? Oh no, yeah, it was called Think of the Children. It's a parody. It was a parody comic based off of the book Seduction of the Innocent. The one that demonized comics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they make a they made a comic about that where they actually took it literally and made comics actually start warping people like eldritch text. And
I've seen that.
Yeah. No, yeah, I told you about it when the first time. And this is something that I remember we talked about this before you had done the plaque, but this is something that came with the book on the cover of it. It's this.
Let me full screen you.
Yeah, it was like this eldritch medallion that was sculpted in front of it.
Yeah, you showed me that. That is fucking awesome. So for the next campaigns for like chapter 2, I have mentioned I do want to have like character like little sculptures and more like 3D stuff, like 3D printed products and stuff. But just for this one, I was like, I didn't really know people that could produce it. Well, it's more, I knew people that could do 3D printing and 3D modeling, but I was like, I didn't know if I'd make enough to produce something like that. But like definitely like I'm like restraining myself from just like making this whole thing into a D&D campaign package. Like I want like character figurines, I want monster figurines, I want like gaming boards, I want like dice. I designed a custom dice set that has like it's themed around Fiendish, so it's all tentacles and monsters, and like the numbers are in Nunarso, which is my constructed language, and it's gonna be really cool. But I don't know how I'm gonna get it made, but it's gonna happen. So yeah, it's gonna happen. I love that plaque. That looks so cool. I want to do stuff like that too.
Yeah, I'm glad you listened about actually using some of your other art and actually start, putting like additions on physical stuff. Because again, like nobody ever sees that the fact that you also do sculpting and leather work and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I'm terrible about posting it. I assume that, well, people know I have a store. They're going to go and look. No, you have to actually promote yourself, fucking idiot. So, yeah. It kind of helps, yeah. Again, though, like, it's weird. For everything except my comic, I actually had a really hard time just, like, showing, like, promoting myself, being like, look at myself, look at myself, look at my store. But, like, for Fiendish, I feel like I'm almost promoting, because I'm promoting the story. So it's not even, I'm just promoting me, like attention to me. I'm promoting like my characters, and it's for this other entity. So it's so much easier for me to promote my comic. I don't know why. Maybe that's why my brain just works like a comic artist. It's weird. Brains are weird. Comic artists are weird. Yeah, I'm terrible at promoting my other stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about being weird.
What? You don't?
I have no clue.
Oh, stop. Stop. All artists are a little nuts.
Oh, you know what? I was actually surprised when Volt was around and you guys were talking about the trading cards, seeing them have the info of the character on the back. Because when I think trading cards, I always go to some kind of a game system, which I thought was just like implied. So when Chimera was mentioning here, it's like maybe do a trading card. Like, right, it's not a trading card game, despite being trading cards. That is so weird to me.
What, like, you mean Fiendish?
Fiendish and what was Vault?
Havoc.
What was Vault? Havoc, yeah. And his Project Havoc. Because both of you guys were talking about making trading cards, but his actually has the backstory and stuff of the character. But I was honestly expecting like stats or little things in there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the definition for trading cards is with like, all these Indiegogo campaigns. Is it kind of just little cards with like some information about the character and character art? That's kind of what I gathered.
I've only seen those ones, and it was
says,
on a project for Marvel that they did in Brazil for these cards that you would collect, but they were more like a weird, thick sticker album, even though they were literally cards that you just had to pretty much jab into the pages. Go ahead, Sim, what were you saying?
All right, Camera says you can do standees like Kung Lee did, and she does. She is.
I do. Yeah, I do have a Sandy. Oh, yeah, let me just pull it up real quick. I think I'm done with the flat colors, so I'm going to start rendering this now.
Irene,
I have it right here. Yeah.
I'm going to go. Time for me to go. Time for me to go eat.
Oh.
All right. Well,
later.
Thank you for joining.
Listen.
Bye, Sam. Yep, here is my demon Sandy. So it's going to be, this piece is going to be both a sticker and a standee. So I have a little acrylic standee. It's part of, what tier is it on my, I don't know, I think the heat tier. Ooh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so for heat, anyways, there's a tier that's all the posters and the book and the standee, but you can also get it as an add-on item, so you don't have to get like the whole expensive tier. So yeah, you can get this little acrylic standee on the Indiegogo, and the stickers are going out to everyone. So the stickers are going to be, let me just run through this real quick in case anybody has just hopped on. So there's the demon sticker, and Casimir over here. I'm still working on that. And Iskil, I'm still working on that as well. And then Yomi. So these are the three major characters that show up in chapter 1, so I just figured I'd do little stickers of all of them. And I'll also have like a logo of the comic as a 1 sticker. So it'll be like a 5 sticker set that goes out to everyone, but only people who back the campaign before it ends on Friday. So it's going to go into in demand, but I feel like I should reward people who actually back the campaign in time. So I'm not going to give the stickers or the trading cards if the trading cards happen out to people who back it afterwards. So, but I will make them available with chapter 2, but it's going to be something that like all these little extra items, I'm going to reserve some of them for only like campaign backers. So there you go.
I think I remember, I forget what campaign it was, but I remember them having stuff similar to what you were doing for the stickers. And but they would have it like in exclusive forms depending on whether you got it during the campaign or after the campaign. So like I think they did like the cast of the characters as little standees. And so you could get them during the campaign, but after the campaign, you could only get them as stickers.
Oh, interesting.
But they were kind of like mutually exclusive.
Right. Well, you know, for my campaign, I also feel like I didn't think out a lot of things through because like I try to think it through as much as I can. And
to be fair,
like,
it also came in waves with how much support you started getting. So it's like I can understand that you probably started just thinking, okay, what tier do I need to come up with now?
It was. I wasn't even expecting to get $2,000. So we have $13,000.
That's so cool that you got that.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to make anything. I thought I'd have to pay out of pocket to get those demon standees made. So I feel like
you just fill up your room. Just like I want all of them.
I want all of them. Yeah. So you know, so it's really cool that we get to make all these because I have so many ideas for items and like now at like the last week of the campaign, everybody's like, "Why didn't you do this? And why didn't you do this?" He was like, "I wasn't even expecting to get $2,000." Okay, but
hey,
for
more stuff to just get ready for the following comics.
Yo, chapter 2 is gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna have all this show with the chapter 2 campaign, so you guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna have this so streamlined. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like the most mind-blowing. I have to censor myself. Most awesome campaign ever. So yes.
I didn't realize that with how the other 2 guys were.
I can swear, but I was gonna say something. I don't know. I was gonna say something dirty. I don't know. I don't like. You can swear, and I already don't really give a shit if YouTube pays me. Like, I'm not trying to make money here, but I'm trying to not be like too lewd. Rick Saylor says, Irene, I think you should definitely do some kind of second printing of your art book. Yeah, the art book really sold out quickly. I only had 35 copies of it left total.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what? But that also creates an urgency sometimes. Like make it.
Yeah.
But like it says, like a limited print for it. Sometimes it would be nice.
Yeah. So Rick, I will do another printing of my art book, but it will be available. Obviously, this campaign is wrapping up, but I will have that available with chapter 2, I think. So I'm going to do just Regrowth 2nd edition, and I'm going to probably throw out some old stuff in it, add some new sketches to the art book, and I'll have that available with chapter 2 of Fiendish. So I'm not sure if I should do a separate campaign for the art book or just do it together with chapter 2. I have to think about that. But I'm surprised people like the art book, but you know, yeah, I would like to do a new edition anyways. I have so much new stuff.
I don't know that that's that surprising. You made a really polished cover, so that's attention getting. And people that already like the comic, it gives them an opportunity to be able to actually look through your art.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like I got so used to people not really paying attention to anything I did for so long that I was just like, oh, who would want this, you know? That's what it felt like for like working in like the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nobody really gave a shit about my original stuff. Like Marvel didn't give a shit. You know, it's like small publishers didn't give a shit. It's not like I didn't try to pitch to people, but nobody.
Sure, but you've also been making a much bigger effort to actually try and get a concise image out of what you're doing. Because you were also going on a lot about that when making that sketchbook and the covers.
What do you mean?
Like actually trying to what do you call it? Like start showcasing the like a visual repertoire of what you like doing and not just what you're hired to do.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a huge problem because it's. I had to literally. I had to move to Taiwan and quit everything else and hermit up so I could live basically on scraps and no money because Taiwan is super cheap and I have family there. That's what I had to do to get Fiendish done because when I was in the States and I had to keep on taking work even if I didn't like it, even if it wasn't my style.
Everything's so expensive.
It's so fucking expensive. I had to pay the bills. So that's why for like 10 years since I graduated college, there's this huge gap where like I was just struggling to draw in my actual style, and even when I had free time, it's like I could only get like a couple drawings done. It's like everyone that only knew me for the stuff people hired me for, but nobody was hiring me for like my actual style. I don't know why. I think they just assumed if I have a manga style, if I'm a girl, then I like to draw the things like YA books and kids books. But no. I didn't, and like my art school graduation portfolio. It was work from. I had work from Shaman Shell that kind of webcomic I did, but also I had Punisher pages, and at Punisher pages I had Deadpool pages. But it's like they only latched on to like, ooh, you can draw cute things. Like it was really weird. I thought those Punisher pages were pretty good for a college kid.
Were those actually colored? I think I remember those having been in black and white, right?
Those weren't colored, no.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know. I think I only really remember those Punisher pages because I was sitting next to you when you were drawing them. And it was so odd for you to be drawing gruff men.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, it really called my attention when you were doing that. It seemed like a very deliberate attempt to try for you to move away from all of your handsome boys and girls.
I guess I don't tend to draw like gruff, Punisher, Frank Castle-ish men a lot. But I like what I mean is not so much like I like doing like drawing nothing but Frank Castle, but I like action and blood and gore. I don't like things that are just sitting around a coffee table drinking tea, which is.
What the Punisher and Frank Castle were doing.
Okay, all right. We're talking about something the chat has no idea what we're talking about. But anyways, at least it was it wasn't because that was the script where he got through. So did he get thrown through the window or someone threw him through the?
I don't remember. I just remember them just kind of sitting around and just drinking beer.
No, he got fucking thrown from. I can't talk. He was thrown through a window. They were talking over like it was really cool because they were drinking like whiskey or something, and it was like a really tense conversation. And they started fighting, and then Frank Castle got thrown through a window. So I mean, all you remember is like you just want to criticize me. So it's okay.
Only I can bully myself.
That's true. God, chat, you're gonna enable this.
Protect me, Sims.
Wow, Nick, really? Holy shit! I do not want Sims. I do not want Sims. That is not what I'm here for. All right. Yeah. This is what happens. My own colorist torturing me. Krieg Atlas says, you're getting 2 demons, Sandy, so I can make them fight each other. That's awesome.
I definitely want to get multiple of those stand-ins just so we could use them on the games.
Yeah, I want to make more. I don't know, standees, or I gotta look into like how much it would cost to make 3D character like figurines. I love to make those, but I'm like they're probably super expensive.
Yeah, but there's like that actually comes with the whole burden of all shipping, something getting cracked, bad printing, bad cases of them. It sounds really cool, but I definitely also would be intimidated by that because
We'll figure it out.
this large margin for error.
We'll figure it out. It's fine. What matters is a cool product. You know, all the shipping and whatever, we'll figure it out.
I get that. I'm mostly thinking about what when I've backed other projects, and so many people just end up not getting it, or theirs come broken or faulty.
No, so don't pack your stuff like shit. I fucking pack my books like it's like I'm ready for it to go through a nuclear explosion. So
yeah, sometimes you really have to, especially with how people handle it at times.
Yeah, I know.
All the packages that arrive here in Colombia are super banged up.
Well, yeah, you guys also have like a special case over there. Apparently, your mail system is just like it's imploding on itself every day.
Customs is really rough on things.
Yeah.
And hopefully they don't like it enough for them to steal part of it too.
It's unbelievable. So chat, like I've been offering to send Nick stuff from the United States for like ever since lockdown started. It's like, oh, you need a new computer. Oh, you need like all these things for D&D that you can only get or you can get more easily in the US. I'm like, I'm gonna mail it to you. And he's like, don't, because it won't get here. And if it gets here, it'll be broken. I was like, damn.
No, it's three things.
Next
right?
level.
It's like it might not get here, it might get broken, and you have to pay out the wazoo for it to get here too. It's super expensive.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to send things because
I want to order things. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard over here.
That sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely agree, Rick. It's really cool that Irene actually started doing those plaques. He's talking about your wood plaques. That was a cool idea. We were actually just talking about that the other day when we were just with our group. AC, the other artist that we've been talking about, she has a hard time doing some like crafts or other things that we do. So when she saw wood burning that Irene has been doing, she got really interested in that. So that might be something that we could also do.
Yeah, it's I mean I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but what is nice about wood burning is it's really easy to set up. Like you just have a machine, and like sometimes when I'm talking to someone and or I don't know, like if I happen to not want to take a break from like computer work, I just plug in a machine and I can start drawing right away. And it's very convenient like that. With sculpting, you have to like get the whole setup, get so many tools out. So yeah.
Yeah, precautions.
It's very convenient. What should I do next? How long have we been going? My God. Oh, we've been going for 2 hours. Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow. I might take a break. I don't know. I was going to like, should I finish shading her? But it's probably going to take me well, it won't take me a while, but I don't want to have like a 3-hour stream. So, but I will finish her tonight and I'll post her when I'm done.
Yeah, and I imagine that the hair might take a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can finish
everything else seems super easy.
Yeah, I can get this in 10 minutes, but the hair. I want that hair to look good too. Like I want to be all shiny and shit. So.
Oh, Irene, I had forgotten. Let me show you guys like that from that plaque that I was showing about from the project of Think of the Children. We actually befriended the artist that sculpted it, and we got another piece from him when we were at a local convention over in Atlanta.
Oh shit! All right. Sorry,
yeah, if I can get some. Yeah.
Let me full screen you. Oh, you didn't show me that. That's cool.
Let's see if I.
Dude, was that? So is that a handmade or is that a cast one? Your camera.
No, it's cast. It's cast.
Okay. But was it? So the base looks like these bases that I'm making for. Yeah, that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. I think the original he must have made it in wood to get this pattern, and then sculpted the whole demon and flesh and eyes thing.
I think I literally have the wooden bases, or it's similar. It's not exactly the same, but it's a similar cut. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, because here, these are some of the wooden plaques right here. I have to show them every stream, but it's a similar shape. So I feel like he took one of these plaques and sculpted like a sculpey thing on it and then cast it. So
Pretty much.
Yeah, something like this. Oh yeah, that's fucking badass.
Right? I've been saving it and just trying to think of how I'm gonna put it somewhere. And I found my grandmother. I was looking through a bunch of Taka's, a bunch of her stuff because she's a huge hoarder, and we found this weird little picture frame, just made from wood, and I think it's actually a really good fit to just have this standing next to it. So I might actually sculpt over it so it matches and put it together. So I can put it on our new shelves.
Your new shelves, right?
Yeah, because otherwise this thing has just been hiding in the corner because it has nowhere to stand or way of being, put somewhere.
You must display your nerdware.
I mean, especially when I bought a bit of an expensive art piece from someone, I would like to show this off. It's really cool.
It is really awesome. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I have so many ideas for what to do for chapter 2. Oh my god. So I'm like, I could do something like what you just showed, but I can do more of these plaques, but have them in 3D instead, like have them. But then it wouldn't be like original art. It would be because I would do one and then I'd cast it because it would be insanity to actually sculpt, that many.
Sure.
But it could be, but I can make it a limited run. It could be like,
that's also the different flavors.
Yeah, it could be a different flavor, and it could be like a limited run casting because if you hand cast it, you don't want to.
And it also the limit amount is just it's just you making them, so it's you who has control over them not being reproduced after the fact.
Yeah. I control everything. So,
and if anything, that might just being able to just have them be not handmade every single one of them just probably makes them a little bit more accessible for backers.
Well, I do. Why?
Because it is time, and I know it is time intensive to do a good number of those.
Well, yeah, these plaques they take me a while. I can do like one a day. Well, I have to do other stuff. It doesn't take me all day, but I do like my other work yeah. No, I don't mind. Those aren't that time consuming. It's not like sculpting one. But yeah. Lots of ideas for the chapter 2 campaign. Oh my god. But I do have to have something for the original art reward. So.
No, I get that. I'm just saying that it's not I don't think anybody sees it as a problem when you actually make reproductive art. Because again,
I'm not saying people see it as a problem. I'm saying I just need to also.
Sounded like it.
No, that's not what I meant.
Everybody's gonna be like, this is great, but it's not the only one.
That's not what I was saying. I was saying I need to have something that is original art. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to because that's what people look for because it's a collector's market. So I am here to provide. I want to provide. Custom Lego minifigures. Is that even legal? Legal said you can make custom Lego.
People do that all the time. Have you not seen
really?
how? Oh, dude, yeah. Like especially at conventions, see that there's just a bunch of sellers that just make a bunch of little custom figurines of all kinds of pop culture stuff in Lego form. Obviously not made by the real guys from Lego, but it's super popular. And now every geek store does that, and they're rather overpriced for these little figures. And a lot of D&D people are doing that now, just to be able to have them be affordable and quick to just assemble.
I would never have thought of that. I will make a note of that. Thank you, Krigalu. The more I learn every day. I swear to God, I'm learning every day since I started doing this Indiegogo. I'm just learning about new things I could do that people like. It's a learning curve, but I'm glad I'm here to learn. This is awesome. So many ideas. Yeah, Woodrow asks, have I used D&D Beyond? I have. I did play an actual D&D 5e game with another group. So we use D&D Beyond for that. But we don't, Nick and I, we don't use D&D Beyond. We use Roll20. We were just using Google Hangouts because he's in Colombia, I'm in America.
And also I'm addicted to just making sculpts. I'm always trying to to just like leash my players. Like, no, let's do it on the camera so I can use minis. You guys.
Yeah, Nick likes to he makes a lot of minis, so he likes to actually use it. It just I'm the only person who's not in the country. Like the rest of our group are all Colombian. So before COVID, they would all get together and I would like hangouts in. But now we play on Roll20. But we still use our own like character sheets, and because we have like a really complicated game, so we all have custom character sheets, and like my character sheet's like 6 pages long. It's nuts.
Yeah, you have a weird way of spacing it out.
I do. It works for me though. It works for me.
No, yeah, that's always the point, isn't it? That's why people always like sometimes get those really intricate custom made character sheets. That's like I look at them, it's like this is all pretty and stuff. There's a bunch of cute little diamonds and scrolls and stuff. Like how do you find stuff in this thing? This is a mess.
I know this is getting really nerdy and I do want to wrap up soon, but just real quick, I'm going to show I'm going to show one of my character sheets. Who should I show? Should I show Torque?
That is one of the bigger ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gigantic. Well, he also has a spell sheet. So because he's a caster. So like the spell sheet is like another separate like 5 pages and growing. So look how long Photoshop is taking to open this.
All right, yeah, especially when you're handling colored files. It's like the black and white thing. It's just like.
I do have color because I'm sorry, guys. This is so fucking nerdy, but like, look at this. This is my Oracle. This is my half-orc Oracle. It's an awesome fucking character, by the way. But yeah, like this is the way I build my character sheets. And I have like all these different colors so he has sanity damage. Oh, I have to take that out. No, he still has sanity damage, right? Anyways, so like different effects. The colors are for coding. When he has different effects, his stats change. And then I have like, this is page 2, all this shit just for gear. And then another page of traits and feats and then more. And yeah, honestly, I would show Alaric's sheet, but he's kind of a secret character, so I can't show that publicly. No. So yeah, anyways, guys.
I can't show this in this tiny image where you guys can't even read the letters.
Well, no. What if someone from our campaign sees it? Because there are things about his character that are like secret. So yeah, I would show his sheet is by far the most complicated. By far. Like multi-classing just adds like 3 pages to everything. Whew. All right. You guys, Woodrow says sorry, I'm blowing the chat. No, it's do not apologize. This is awesome. Woodrow, you got to come on our chat some more. This is fantastic because like whenever Nick is on, I'm sure Nick is really happy. Oh my God, someone who actually is interested in.
Yeah, because Woodrow is just like, oh, well, there's someone there talking about it, so I'm enabled. You know?
Oh yes, that's awesome. Yeah, Pathfinder's like D&D, but like more torturous. Like, because D&D has gotten so easy and chill, but I don't know. I think we get really into the world building and we get really into like the role playing and acting. And Nick will like calculate the weather patterns and like the percentile chance of flooding and all this shit for everywhere we go. Yeah, so he's crazy. And Pathfinder kind of just
that's actually what I was
more.
doing while we were talking earlier.
Yeah, I'm just like, so I'll make a joke about like, oh, I'm sure Nick calculated if it's gonna rain today, and then he's like, yeah, I actually did. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But that's why Nick is a good GM, because you think of everything. Though I still do manage to break it sometimes. I try. That's what I'm here for. Beyond Time, you're here right at the end. We're so glad you're here, though. We're nerding out about D&D with Woodrow. The color coordination is smart for the floating modifiers. Yeah, that's what it's
super
very
useful.
It's very useful. Yep, because I don't know. I have all my characters have like different, like I have a barbarian that depending on the type of rage, his stats change completely, and then I have so many different abilities for all my characters. I change their stats. So I just use like color coding for like, okay, I know when it's this ability, I use everything in this color, and then armor check penalty and all this shit, and oh my god, you just have to keep it in mind. So it's like freaking homework. That's fun. Yeah, it's pretty intense. That wasn't even my most intense character sheet. I just this is the only one I could show.
Oh, and yeah, also, Woodroy, you were saying that, yeah, I agree. It's 5e is very useful, especially when you want to make it a more casual game. It's a lot easier to invite people on there, and it's a lot easier to lead because, yeah, just everything kind of just is simple. Oh, especially the math. The math is so simple because everything is either advantage or disadvantage. You know. That is really good to be able to help out. Sometimes some of our players have a hard time even memorizing their own abilities because it's just like how everyone was talking about all of our color coding. You just need to know when one switches on and off, when you have to switch both of them on.
Yeah, but I'm kind of obsessive. I'm very detail oriented, so it helps. So there's my Oracle character. I just wanted to show some art from that I did for our campaign while we're talking about it, so you're not just...
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There's one of the NPCs Enic built, Lerelia. Here's kind of a group shot. This is old art. I don't like it a lot anymore, but you know, it's there. Oh, here's our ninja goblin. This is AC's character. He went around town in a corn suit for a while.
Yeah,
so.
a black corn. Yeah, because he wanted to make it edgy. So,
yeah,
because that was the only outfit that he could get at the time, because it was the Harvest Festival. So he suited up like a corn, but refused to wear it unless you could dye it black.
Yeah, there's our paladin who unfortunately got killed. He served us well. Oh, there we go. I do like this piece. So that's my ranger. He was first character that I built, and that's my crazy DPS guy. So he's a dragon now. Yeah, I think somebody asked about. Okay, so somebody asked not having a pirate class in D&D. Chris, so that's the other thing about.
Chris.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. So D&D, especially D&D now, is like streamlined and simplified and easy, and that's cool if that's what you're looking for. But we are not looking for that. So like. All these weird fucking, we like homework. We like torturing ourselves. So all these weird fucking classes that we have, like there are pirates, there are swashbucklers, there are ninjas, there are samurai, there are, I don't know, there are like all kinds of weird shit. And the thing with Pathfinder is you can have they have like hybrid classes. So you have like Druid Ranger, like, hybrids. And then there's like a hunter class that's like a Ranger Slayer hybrid and hybrids of hybrids. So a lot of classes, and then the classes all have archetypes. So you can be a certain type of ranger. You can be a druidy ranger. You could be a fightery ranger. So Pathfinder is just so much more detailed. Yeah, there's so much more flexibility. Yeah, it's more malleable. There's so much more flexibility. It's like when I had time to waste, which I don't anymore now, I would just I built FMA characters in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I just what classes fit the characters, and I just I figured out a way to build like Ed and Al. So,
but to be fair,
and you can build anything you want.
To be fair, though, like this particular example of a pirate is you can definitely make that in D&D. Just because it doesn't have the name of it doesn't really mean anything.
That's true. Woodrow says 3.5 has everything. Okay, 5e relies on you to fluff things 5e relies on you to build it. It doesn't come with it. But 3.5 had it. I think Pathfinder spun off 3.5 anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. But but we are connoisseurs of Pathfinder. We like the system. I'm used to it. I like playing Pathfinder because I have played both, but I prefer Pathfinder. Yeah. I'm
so jealous that you actually got to do D&D Beyond, though. I feel like
it's nice.
I got excited to actually play with a group where I got invited, and I, spend the time on figuring out how to do it on the website. And then that campaign died before you even started. Just felt like, man, I even paid so that I could use races that were not on the base packet.
Well, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, time to never touch this account again.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, we were playing a very basic bitch campaign, but here's my other ranger character. She's I can't tell people what race it is because it's secret in our campaign. But she's I like to build like weird races and stuff. But anyway, she's like a bug ranger. She can see through a bug animal companion. It's really awesome. So Pathfinder just super fun.
Oh gosh, Chris might get along with you pretty well. So already
Rogue doesn't even.
complaining
No, Rogue.
Look
Okay,
at that. He's
sorry.
complaining about glass cannon classes not having HP.
Oh my god, oh, so painful. So okay, I feel like people are just gonna start filtering out because this is too much. But like, okay, this is okay. We're doing Chris. You guys have got us started. So like, yeah, I cannot handle classes that are anything that's easily killed. So I have an Oracle character that I just showed you, but to be able to play a caster, I had to make it a half orc who's tough as shit. I had to have it like his constitution is like what 17 constitution for a skinny like 8 strength caster, and so he has like a shit ton of HP. And I also gave him like feats to have given more. No, not him, but I'm always giving my characters a shit ton of AC. I always have like 25 AC or something.
Micromanaging to eliminate any tiny weakness instead of emphasizing on your strengths.
They can have weaknesses, but like I always end up on the front lines taking the hits for everybody, even when I'm the caster. So I know I have to be tough. I don't know why.
It's a team game. Everybody gets a little bit of it.
Okay. Yeah, to be fair, usually Danielle's characters get.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like I'm just like it's a team game. Like that's complete bullshit because Danielle is the one that's constantly eating damage.
Yeah, I don't tend to play like the always eating damage character. I guess like I have a barbarian.
But when you do take damage, is when it matters.
Of course, yes.
Right?
Yeah, of course. I definitely I think I'm more of a ranger type. I like being independent. Woodrow is a bard lock. Beyond says that's almost as good as making a bard. What is almost as good as making a bard?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure.
Is this guy dissing bards?
Oh no!
Is this guy gonna start something?
Beyond time, come on the stream. This is gonna we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on 5-hour stream. You can shout it out over the validity of bards. Get a couple more people. I mean, I'm happy to have people on if you guys want to yell at each other about fucking D&D, but whatever.
I have been hearing that a lot though from D&D people that they do criticize bards and rangers. I don't know if it's from being underpowered or unbalanced or something.
Rangers?
Or quote unquote useless. I think in D&D, a lot of people are saying that a lot of the ranger stuff is underpowered. I think that's the argument.
That's D&D, and Pathfinder is different.
Well, yeah, but
Rangers and Pathfinder
we're talking about
so good.
Yeah, but we're talking about what they're talking about. Oh, wait, they're comparing making a ranger to making a bard. Is that what's going on?
I have no idea. I'm showing our other team art. I realized I have a folder of it. Hey guys, this is Nick's drawing. This is one of the NPCs that he made. Isn't that awesome?
I love that guy.
Yeah, this is a great character. Oh, here's AC's own drawing of the Goblin Ninja.
Yeah, but outside of his corn outfit.
Yeah, this is our original drawing of it, but I put him in a stupid outfit. So there's another. That's another piece by Nick. That's another character by AC. We have, like I said, we play with a team full of like artists and writers and stuff. So, oh yeah, here's a group shot by Nick.
That's nostalgic. I actually do like looking back on this one. Not my best drawing, but just thinking back on how long it's been since we started the game.
Yeah. 4 fucking years. We're getting old. Oh, I love this piece. This one looks so cool. This is also by AC. This is one of her. She had like this Nomi character who had like kind of a phantom companion that she could summon, and this was her art for it. So I fucking love it. She's an alchemist. Good night. Everybody's like, I'm fucking leaving. I think we need to like wrap the fuck up.
It is also kind of late.
We're like boring the shit out of people. So, well, Woodrow and Chris are entertained, and I'm happy to entertain. I'm so glad we have people to talk to about D&D and shit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I need to take a breather and just like go back to not talking about Pathfinder.
It is hard to resist. Yes, we're rather obsessed. So, all right, I'm going to close out the stream, but just before that, real quick, I suppose, let me a shout plug. Hello. Yes, this. If it'll let me move. Back Fiendish! Judgment Demons! Yay! I am trying to get to 15,000 before Friday. The campaign ends on Friday. On Friday, I'm going to be doing a stream on my channel right here until it closes, which is like 3 a.m. my time because it's midnight Pacific. So I'm going to just be up till like probably 3 or 4. And if we get to 15,000, I'm going to include a set of 3 trading cards for everybody who backs during the campaign. And it's only for people who back during the campaign. So get on it before Friday. If you
make some noise, guys. Make her actually make a trading card of the monsters.
That's true. Yes, and I will. Ooh, I want to! Yay! Nick wants trading cards of the monsters, so I will be. If we get to 15,000, I'll be posting a poll for like what kinds of trading cards. So Nick wants monsters. So if you agree, do vote for that. Kriegerloo says, no, I'm not bored. Oh, you have to Waco soul sucking job. We're just kidding. We know. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Beyond Time says, Rogues and Bards sucked in D&D back in the day. Oh, that's what they meant. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like it is like we said. Like I hear a lot of people also saying there's like apparently Rangers just suck in 5e.
Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah, they don't suck in Pathfinder. They're awesome in Pathfinder. They're my favorite class to play. Monsters. Really okay, Kriegerloo is enjoying monsters as well. I feel like you and Kriegerloo will get along. So check out Fiendish on Indiegogo, and if you want to see more of the comic, you can go to the website at fiendishcomic.com. I have like a 20-page preview on it, and I have an introduction. I have a world map, which I didn't show earlier. I have tons and tons of world building material. So it's because I'm a crazy person and character profiles. So go to the website and check that out. And you can all find me at Rini Draws here. I'm Rini Draws everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, my website. Where else am I? ArtStation. Nobody gives a shit about ArtStation. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST, and I will be doing an extra stream this Friday. Probably starting around 8 as well, but I'll just be like staring at the ticker, at the money for the Indiegogo and the screaming the whole time. So come watch me scream for like 6 hours straight. It'll be a lot of fun.
Seems to be what they enjoy.
It seems like it. It's weird. I have no idea why. And you guys, Nick never posts anywhere online. I'm trying to get him to post. He does great work. But if you came in late, Nick here is my colorist. He will be coloring all of Fiendish. He's a fantastic artist. Yeah, you can follow him at...
you guys follow me in this on Instagram, Facebook, and I have some stuff on Tumblr where, before it fell down, that's where I was posting most stuff. Everywhere Facebook, you guys can and everybody, you can find me as Ink-imp or Carlos Nick Zamudio. Either one.
Yeah,
and thanks everybody for enabling me talking about the Indian stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, I can tell the energy is coming out. He has a glow now. I think most people on here are primarily on Twitter, so he's Ink-imp Nick, all one word.
Yeah, that's where I'm zero at.
I know. Yeah.
I gotta figure out what to do there.
No, just post some more, or at least check your messages because people might be offering you work. So
on Twitter?
Yeah, through DMs. I've been getting requests and.
No, I guess.
Well, yeah. Kriegerloo said he's stalking you on Twitter, so you have a friend. Yeah. All right, guys. It is getting late. I'm getting hungry, but. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a ton of fun. I think we had a ton of fun. We got campaigns in, we got drawing in, we got D&D talking. This was fucking fantastic. Kriegerloo is watching you. Chris is still going on about Illusion Maze needs to be able to summon a Grim Reaper that can wipe out all enemies in the area. Oh boy, all right. Chris, you need to follow Nick on Twitter as well. Y'all can go at it. Oh boy, yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Subscribe, hit like, please, and thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Hey, everybody.
Bye.